Bare feet press the soul of stone. She walks where broken women roam. Silence deep, but never weak. She speaks in her, she does not speak. 3096, I am the road. Guilt and fear I unfold. Shake the bones below. She carries the mountain so others may grow. Ash in hand, she paints the sky. Tears return to salt and cry. But still she sings beneath the pain. She births herself through blood and rain. I am the first breath of stone, the mother of pulse. I never broke. I waited. She carries the mountain, not for pain. She carries the mountain to teach the rain. She carries the mountain so roots may heal. She carries the mountain to make truth real. Slow fade of heartbeat, drum wind rises. Distant voice echoes one word. Remember.
And good evening. It is Members Only Monday. How are you guys doing? I am so happy to be here. I'm good to be back. And let me know if you guys can't hear me. Thank you guys for taking your time to hang out with me. I can check the audio. Let's see. How are you guys doing? Yeah. Oh, I just checked chat. Wow. Thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you guys. Tiger's here. Brenduska, how are you? Thank you guys. I hear you too. Thank you guys. Lotsy. Yeah, the queue is open. I just have it set. It's not random. I just have it so I can track you guys. Just so I can grab you guys. You can throw your questions in there. This way I can kind of sort myself. I think everything is good to go on my end. I'm gonna have something super cool. I'm gonna read you guys Celtic Cross style tonight. I mentioned this the other night. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start test driving a little bit of a new schedule for you. I'll talk about that later on. However, I want to mention something to you guys. How many of you guys saw the other night or were here the other night? I want to start doing a class rule. We're gonna make a class rule here. If you guys, you can put your question, put your tarot deck numbers. So, is Billy coming back to me? Decks 3 and 5. You know what I'm saying? And then I know that's what you want, and I can just jump right in. If there's nothing there, if you just put like join, exclamation point join, I know that. And so another thing I'm gonna do is actually talking to my friend Frank, my best friend Frank Butcher. Happy birthday to him. Everybody wish him a happy birthday. It's his birthday today. I was talking to him. I said I'm gonna start getting to the back end, so I'm starting to really schedule out myself a little bit more, but not take this too serious. And but I'm gonna set it so when you guys do raffle, if you're on the channel more, you're on chat more, you guys are here more. Like when I raffle t-shirts, you can actually throw more raffles in, like more tickets. Like you can say, hey, I'm on the channel a lot, I get more chance to win. So and then when I start giving away more readings and stuff, because I'm gonna get way more into that now that I have everything, the framework established, I know it won't buckle under the pressure. And I'm welcoming you guys to be part of the channel more and take time. The queue is wide open. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, happy birthday to him. And I said to him yesterday, I said I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him or the art teacher. It was really a couple of those people who said, hey, you should really kind of look at this more, or they challenged me. And so I wanted to read Celtic Cross style, which I don't ever get to do. How cool is that? So it's fascinating. You guys will get, it's a different type of reading. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna read. I'm not gonna give you guys a choice. I don't care what you think. So I'm gonna read this way. He actually might hop on here tonight. He might hop on. So you might actually see him. If you see him, say happy birthday. Thank you guys for being here. I made a bunch of new, this is one of the new songs. I made a bunch of new music for the channel. Right? You can hear that? Yeah, it's cool. Thank you guys for being here. The queue is wide open, exclamation point join. Like I said, we're kind of making a house rule, and or even a classroom rule is a better way to put it. And so I've been putting some new content out, reframing, reworking some old content, kind of putting it back out there because I didn't like the way I pushed it, and I was like, let me just redo this. Anyway, you'll notice the content is getting kind of reorganized in a way that I really feel better about as a teacher. I'm like, like I call it pulling the ripcord. You know, when you're jumping out of a plane, you pull the ripcord so you can get your parachute. And I'm like, I didn't like the way that lesson went. And so I'm kind of redoing it. I'm redoing a lesson. And that's what you guys will get to see. You get to see better lessons, better tarot. So let's try this tonight. I welcome you guys to be here. Yeah, make some noise. The exclamation point join gets you in here. Where do we go? We got some new people. Oh, Andrea is back. And Ellie Muñez. Donde está? Right? How are you guys? Thank you. That's the best I can do. Sanchan, good job. And I think we had a donation. We opened up with a donation. So why don't we start with that? That was, let's be fair here, because we had Earth Angel. Our Patrick and I past life. He's my best friend. That is so sweet. It is so sweet. All right, Earth Angel. Let me read Celtic Cross to you. Let's read Celtic Cross and see what comes out of this. Earth Angel, give me 2 tarot deck numbers. Actually, yeah, give me 2 tarot deck numbers. Let's see what happens here with a little Celtic Cross style. Yeah, let's see what happens. It'll still come up with the past life stuff, trust me. All right, 1 and 2 it is. Right, spank those decks. Spank those decks. Oh my god, the kids were crazy today. We did a little, we're entering 3rd term. Kids were nuts. So I got like a new roster. It's the same kids I know. Like, it's not like I don't know these students. Someone's holding back. Someone's holding back. Someone's holding back, Earth Angel. Sound familiar? Like, it's almost like I'm gonna read this as is. So let me pull all the cards and I'll tell you what I see it as. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, this is like wow. Yeah, there's definitely yeah, there's your friendship blockage right there. You guys are good friends and you don't want to ruin the friendship. This right here, this is your solar output. Consciously, you guys like, yeah, we guys really enjoy your friendship. What? Angelically, this is in the recent past, there's been sparks to mutual attraction. You guys feel good for each other. There's a little more here. I'm gonna keep going. I definitely want to feel this. What is going on here? The way you see yourself, they're not attracted to you. They're not attracted to you. They probably look at other people, but not you. Is this how I see this? Possibly. Yeah, they don't pursue you like they pursue the others. Oh, there's so much more here. This is just my initial read for a second. Wow. There's no sneakiness. There's nothing sneaky. That's the thing. They come at people very straight. And so they're like, if this is how they come at people, they're coming at you this way. Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just coming at you straight. It's like, there's nothing wrong with you. Just so you know, there's nothing wrong with you. This is kind of like, they're not holding back, but you're too precious to them. Your friendship is very, very precious. It's divinely precious. What? Look at this. Intuitively, this is a very, very let me just go through this quick, because that Hangman card is very God, I don't want to keep saying very, but it just has a spin to it. It's that was our opening card. That's the number one card. It's the before I even got into the 3x3, I got into reading these. Like this actually kind of was like the framework of what I started to do until my guide's like, put a card here, 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 here. And like, that's how I started to move into that 3x3. And then they said, hey, we're going to tell you what these other spots mean. I said, okay. I said, that's fine. And so when we start to do that, I was like, that made sense. But what it really meant to me as I moved into this, that number one position for me, right? That number one position for me is, it really was like, hey, you already know what you know, and you've hung in there. And that friendship is the foundation of an amazing relationship. I've said this to you how many times? It's everybody else. That right there is the friendship card. That 3 of Cups is the foundation. The Empress card is, you're amazing. You're an amazing partner. Be honest. If they needed anything, you got their back. That's, you know, when they say better or worse, they're saying, can you be a long-term friend? That's really what they're saying. Ask anybody. When they're saying, hey, can you be the best friend they ever had? Yes, 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 and yes, yes. That too is the blockage. That's like the, hey, we call it, I think what's the immediate influences. So I said, hey, why don't we do this? I really was kind of missing doing this. I did this for someone on a private the other day. I said, I really missed this. and this is why you guys members get this. This is the beginning of a new chapter. You feel it. You're going, hey, do I feel what I feel? Am I in the feels? And this is why it crosses over this. This is your soul saying, hey, you feel it, right? You feel it, right? And you're like, I do, I really do. That's the Knight of Cups energy. It's coming in from the recent past. It's like something just triggered. This is not normal. You're like, am I really feeling this? And your soul's saying, yeah, it's the beginning of something new. It's a new possibility. The Cup's upright, it's coming in. That Hermit in reverse, it does typically, in a typical tarot reading, it is actually in a bad situation. It's kind of like you've had bad luck in the past with this person, okay? Let's be fair to each other, yes? And that's why you're like, I don't trust this. And I get that. Because whatever this is, it's like saying, hey, this could do something. But because you know this person as a friend, you say, no, this actually has value to it. You're saying there's so much depth here, so much value, so much, I just don't know what it is. You guys made it through whatever the other thing was. So there obviously is something of value here. This card is like the wild card of wild cards. I have one of these. You said decks 1 and 2. This card came out of the middle of the deck. It's saying underneath it all, this is like the recent influences. Something sparked. Something from the universe said, hey, do you see what I see? Do you feel what I feel? Do you know what I know? Because this is the intuition. This is your highest intuition. This is like, you've spiritually awoken to this person. I hope this makes sense. Because what it's telling me to tell you is like, you're doing great with this person. You don't want to rock the boat, as it's said. I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but you don't want to rock the boat, because when you rock the boat, what happens? right? What happens when you rock the boat? Things get bad. So this sword is now what's coming up, and this is what you guys always want me to tell you, and I try to hold back because I want you to live life. But because you members, I had some fun. I love doing this. I'll be honest, I'm nosy, and then I try to find out, but I don't really tell you guys. But this here is saying, hey, getting upset, worrying about it, it's going to cloud your judgment. Be really diplomatic. Ask yourself really straight up. This is an angel saying, look, you know what you know. Do they talk to other people? Does it get you jealous? Are you worried? Is that what this is about? Are you really getting worried because they're talking to other people? Is that what this comes down to? Are they starting to talk to other people? And you're saying, I don't want to lose them to somebody else. That's the reality of this. There's passion here. This Ace of Wands is how you see yourself. And it's kind of like negative because saying, I don't know if I could follow through like these other people. Because when we start looking at that Ace of Wands, that's really passion. That's it's kind of like a phallic symbol, to be honest with you guys. But what it really is, it's kind of saying, can you break those old patterns when you couldn't follow through, when you couldn't get into whatever it was? It's the effort you couldn't make. And I'm saying you, I'm putting you on the stand here, saying stand up there. We want to see you do this. You couldn't do this. Okay? And you know what I'm saying. You locked up, you couldn't do it because in that 8th position, that's how everyone saw you. Your friends, your family called you out on that. And they said, hey, what happened? 4 of Cups energy, and it matters because these are all angelic tea-stained tarot. This is what's really fun for us. And I wouldn't normally do this, and I'm not going to do this every week. That's why I said, do I do the light board or do I do this? And I said, you know, I'm going to do this. Because once we start looking at these really depth-driven cards, and I don't always do this, and I said, this is what makes it really fun for us. That 4 of Cups is really starting to tell you, because your friends and family want to say this to you. And that's what's really fun. I don't know if it's fun, but it's more like they're saying, you're so kind and you're really helpful. You deserve this, right? And your friends and family, they love you. They really care about you. I care about you. All the people here care about you. I don't want anything from you. I love the donation. Thank you. But why wouldn't this person also want you? Take a moment, pause, ask yourself, why wouldn't they also want you? Hear my voice is crackling? Because it's so kind. It's like it's coming in from the lattice energy. It's like the 3x3 part of this. It's that part of it. There's nothing sneaky here. Because when you start looking at these cards, it's a solar output. It's like saying nothing is happening. No one's tricking you. And you're so used to feeling like the other shoe's gonna fall. There's a trick happening. Stop tricking me. But you've tricked yourself. You're good at tricking yourself. You're good at fooling yourself. It's like, I'm not worth this. This is not for me. And the universe says, yep, you're good at that. You're real good at that game. That's you. The 7 of Swords comes in and with this position and that 9 position saying your hopes, your fears are saying, I hope this isn't a trick, right? But sometimes that overconfidence can lead to loss. And I can attest to that because I can be overconfident a lot, but I don't care. Like me being overconfident is like, well, I fell down the hill. Oh, well. But the reality of that is saying being overconfident is better. It's better than doing nothing. And that's why I say at least offering is better than doing nothing. But the reality of this is being overconfident allows you to have that chance to experience life and live this life and go into it. That's why the outcome, this is the same as that number 6 position. When I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's the recent past, or I'm sorry, near future is the outcome. But that is one of the, you have both, you have the Tea-Stained Tarot says, shut up, Cosmic, let me say something. It's that card. And you also have the best of the best intuitive, like you are locked in. What you feel is right. The universe is saying what you feel is right. Cosmic can shut up and I'll tell you it's right. That's how close can we get to the sun kind of thing. It feels so good when you're with them. It's like success. It's that energy is saying, you feel content, right? When you're with them, it doesn't feel weird. It's a sign. Versus say like when you're with, like the odd weird uncle or, you know, or the creepy neighbor, like hang out with them for 7 hours. You would love to hang out with this person for 7 hours. There's a reason you would want to hang out with this person for a long time, because when you're hanging out with them, it makes a big difference. Okay. Because they make you feel good. They make you feel right. They make you feel correct. And then they're allowing you. That's the bigger difference, right? Yes or no? The universe says, why would you not lean into this? It's scary. It's scary because you're like, I don't know if I can make this happen. I don't even want to say make it, but They influence you. They encourage you. And it's like, is this right? Yes. Why would you not want someone who's on your side, encouraging you, telling you you're the best thing, you're good? It's like, they must be tricking me. No one else does this. Yeah. Really, right? Yes or no? Yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down, sideways thumbs. You know what I'm saying? This is you. So this is what the Celtic cross does. Is it just says, hey, let's come at this with a different diagnostic for half a moment. Yeah. And so you're like, why are they so nice to me? They don't. And this is what I said. I said this to Frank last night. We were talking about this for half a moment. And if you guys are just coming in, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Even if you're creeping on the creep side and you're creeping into creep, hit that like button out there. And leave a comment later on. That's one thing you guys are really bad at. As you would yell at my students the same way. You guys don't leave comments. Like, jeez Louise. I have like 5,000 views and no comments. I'm like, what the hell? But no, really. I said to Frank, I said, he's like, I don't get it. And I said, listen, if I were a beautiful woman sitting across from you, I'm like, you wouldn't want to, you know? And he's like, well, I said, yeah. I said, but the thing is, I said, as soon as beauty approaches us, or as the good look sits there, I said, it kind of incapacitates parts of us that we're like, I said, seeing past that is a really hard thing to do. This person definitely sees past that. And it's so hard because so many people see who you are, and they look at the first level of you, and this person sees like 3, 5D, 7D. They see beyond that, and you're like, huh? Go back and rewatch this. You'll see the Empress was sitting there with the Hangman. I didn't even talk about her for a reason, because you're beautiful in a lot of different ways. It's not just one way or two ways. It's not just your eyes. It's not just the way you present yourself or how nice you are. There's a lot to you. You deserve this. You deserve this. That's how I always say that. You deserve this, right? And I've been saying this for a while. You call yourself Earth Angel 1111. Very divine energy already. How is everyone doing? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all for taking your time to hang with us. Who is next? I don't even know. I'm dialing in. I love this. Brenduska, I'm always thinking about you. Always thinking about you. In a good way. In a good way. In a good way. Taga is next. Taga. Thank you. Taga, why don't you be next? Earth Angel, what do you think of this? What do you think of the Celtic cross? Do I continue? What do you think? Different, right? Definitely different. Yeah, right? It's definitely different. And if we have time, I can go to the 3x3. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm a one-trick pony here. I can do past, present, future, romance, angel. Like, no, I love doing this. That when I read the 3x3, that's a scientific reading that I'm doing. I'm actually I'm conducting science through tarot cards. All right, Taga. 3 and 6 it is, you know. But yeah, I love this. Let me do this for you, Tiger. Let me go Celtic cross style. Let's see what actually happens here. For you in there. So that's the only thing I love Streamlabs, and I'm gonna eventually pay for Streamlabs, and I love it because I can have things pop up and do all these other things and overlays, but for now it works. But the only thing I don't like is I grab Tiger out of the queue, and now Tiger will look at it as they're not in the queue. Like if they check themselves, right? You guys will go, hey, I'm not in there. And it looks like you disappeared. But the reality is because I'm reading Tiger. If you look at the queue now, like if you see right there, it says in queue, Tiger Butterfly 2025. But it just looks, if you check your position, you're gone. All right, here we go. Andrea, I know you did. I know you did. Thank you so much. Hold on. I don't feel that was actually for you. I'll be honest. Like, still just warming into this deck. You know how I know? My fingers, like all this is cold, and then my hands get warm, like angelic warm. That's the only way to explain it. I like the music too. The song's not bad. It's just called Holy Collapse. All right, let's skip this for a second. Actually, maybe we can grab one of the new songs. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. That's like you're ending blockages. Wow. Raising vibration. You're battling. I can see you're battling. Making money. Stacking coin. I'll break this down here in a minute a little bit more, but this is just my overview. The universe is on your side. You're connecting. You're spiritually doing spiritual work. This is reading like from the universe's side, from the other side. Take it on pain, hurting. I got you. Wow, but yeah, you're battling. I think I mentioned this the other day. How like these are your demons. Like they're your battles to fight. Relationship stuff. Nothing's changing there, or someone's keeping an eye on you. Yep. Because you're keeping your mouth shut. You're becoming sovereign. You're like, no, never again. Like I'm not dealing with this. Like I'm done like letting people take advantage of me. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Oh, that's this is serious queen energy. Let me dissect this. Like I don't know if you know tarot cards, but there's like good and bad, and I don't want to call it like that because they really don't. But when I read in a Celtic cross, like there's like yes and no. Like these are like nope. What about the nope? That one, nope. Nope, nope, nope. There's a lot of no energy. Like you're shutting people way out. You're claiming your energy because you let people siphon off you. This is Divine Blueprint. This is what I really started with. This is the one I said I knew. I didn't stop. I kept going because this was the kickoff. This was a Akashic. This is the ATM, the broken ATM card. You're figuring out like when you kind of lock in on your spirit, your soul, you can stack coin. And I don't mean just go to work and work and work. This is when you lock in on what you're building spiritually, saying, hey, when I don't let other people take advantage of me, I can build, baby. I can build. And I want to just give you this because that right there, this is you ending the blockages, because people know they can take advantage of you. They go, wow, like because you're such a lover, they know they can take advantage of this. So that right there, that 2 of Pentacles in reverse is how you see yourself, the present situation, and you're kind of like shutting them off. They're turning the faucet off, you know, giving them no more access or slowing down the access at the very least, because what this gives them is no more. It's giving you harmony and giving them nothing, because this 10 of Swords is it's out of heartbreak. You're saying I can't do this anymore. This is not for me, and you're going to where you're valued or where the value comes on. So that 10 of Swords right there, this 10 of Swords for me is telling me to it's reiterating that immediate influence. And you said, hey, I'm out. It's the lessons learned. I'm done. I can't do this. I'm out. I'm just done. Because all these swords has a pile of intelligence just leaning right on your back, saying that hurt, but you got it. But you're collecting them. You're saying, hey, you want a sword? You get a sword. You get a sword. So people are going to be very, very lucky with you. That's 15 swords just right there, and I'm not even counting the swords you have here. I'm just saying this. That's 19 swords in this immediate reading. But you absolutely went through a lot of trauma and pain in your life, without a doubt. Like this is you. You're saying all of this mattered. And you're taking a moment in your life, pausing and saying, I'm here for a reason. What is that reason? And starting to wake up to that reason. And so when I look here, this giving and receiving, that 6 Pentacles, the one I started saying, hey, you're stacking coins. I can see the money. I can see money coming in, and it's not a game. It's not like, hey, look at how fun this is. You're going to have some money. No. Real, for reals. Because that 6 of Pentacles is angelic. That right there tells me to tell you that we're coming into something a little different for you. The 6 of Pentacles gives me a sense of, hey, you're rolling into something a little Giving and receiving, that's Libra energy, Taurus energy. I kind of talk about that, and I talk about this to be Leo energy. It's power, it's strength. This also gives us the sense that you are rolling into something a little more. The reverse 6 is really you're unsatisfied. You're like, hey, I don't have enough money. And not that you don't have enough, you haven't claimed your money from the universe. The universe is saying, do you want it or not? Like, it's just you going out there and taking it back. If that makes sense. You've lived lifetimes where you were wealthier than wealthy. Like, you were the one giving. And the universe says, it's here if you want it. You just have to say, I want it. I need it. I want it back. And it stinks, but we're going to be honest, it's insecurity. It's saying you don't think you deserve it. You don't think no matter how hard you work, you're going to say, I'm not worth it. And this is being rewritten into your DNA, into your blueprint. That's this. Like, it's absolutely being rewritten. Your wealth, your money's all changing because you have always been believed you don't deserve this. You could tell people, yeah, I'm having it, but you never believed you could have it. That's what's happening here because we're moving. If you look, that's what I call short throw energy. It comes from this. Look at right here. These two cards go together. This is not a mistake. You picked the decks. You said 3 and 6. I didn't say it. Like, the thing that I do that's a little different than other people is I put myself way the hell out there. Like, I say, hey, you pick the decks. Look, it's upright. They're coming top down from the universe. It's also saying this here is a card that's haunted the hell out of me because I'm afraid of fame. I would rather hide in the classroom and be the teacher. Hey, Mr. Cosmic. I'm like, shut up, because it's fun to me. Then give me 1 million subscribers where this is out of control and I have tax problems and all this. And no kidding. I was literally saying this because this here is fascinating, but you have the same kind of issue. What if I said you could make 10 million a year, but you ran because you were trauma? You have trauma. You were riddled with trauma. Do you think that trauma doesn't matter? You don't think you brought that trauma into this lifetime to teach people through your trauma? Come on. Like, come on. You know what 4 swords is, right? But before we get to this pain, I want to address this fact here. Like, this is right here. This is your goal, your destiny, saying, I'm meant to do this. That's what's fascinating about these 6. That's what I'm telling you. These 6s are awesome. It's the insecurity. You are insecure. I get it. I'm calling you out. The angels are calling you out, saying, but that's not your future. This is what you're looking at. This is like, I could go this way, but your influences say no. It's so cool. I mean, this is what I don't understand, and I study this stuff because I want to understand it. Saying I'm insecure because I don't fully understand tarot. Like, I'm not a guru, and I'll to my day I die, I'm going to say I'm going to keep studying. But I want to know why this stuff comes like this, because we're tapping into some other dimension, other universes, and that's what this is. Saying, hey, the other version of you is saying, no, you're not living that way. You're living this way. That's what makes this fun. You can make this work. It's going to be difficult, but you have to choose to make it work. You have to say, I want to go that direction. That's the direction I want to go. That's the strength. That's this card. That's the Leo energy. That's the Leo energy. The one you felt recently and said, it's a lot of work. No. Boom. That kicks in saying, okay, I know I can do this. It's really hard. I'm scared, but you can do it. That 6 of Cups, that energy comes in. That's the life change. That's the spiritual change. And you know you can do it, but it sucks. It's a lot of freaking work. It sucks. Like, no one wants to do the work. Nobody. I don't care who the hell you think you are. People can lie all day. This is divine blueprint saying, your soul saying, I don't know if I'm ready. But these delays, all these things you've been kind of putting off, and let's be honest with each other, they've just been testing you. You keep coming back. This is called resilience. They're testing your courage, but you keep coming back. I see it. Ethereal saw it. All of us see it. You keep coming back and you want to do it. You want to do the work. Have you not? Yes, you have. And this 4 of Cups is saying, hey, it looks like you're pausing, but the universe says, hey, ignore everybody. Ignore everything else. I put this tarot deck in there, this tea stain, to say, it doesn't matter. This is just between you and the universe. It shuts everybody else out. Let's like the world disappears. We blip for a second and nobody else exists. It's just you and the universe. This is you reading the tarot cards. That's essentially what happens. When that 4 of Cups comes in there and it exists for just half a moment, and it says, hey, I know you're sitting there, you're hoping and dreaming, you're saying this. If I could ask one question just to the universe and say, shut up, just everyone else shut up. This is saying you have the great ideas. You know they exist inside you. You're a hard worker. You just need to put that into success, right? You just have to. Whatever's in there and you're saying, I wish I could. The universe says, I hear you. Let's do it. Like that says, shut up, everybody else. That's exactly what that says in that position. I promise you. I pinky promise you. And this right here, this five of this right here, this is your soul saying, we're going to win at all costs. Because that's what you came here to do. You didn't come here to say, I almost made it. Like, no, that's not how it works. This is the overall success of what you're about to do. When you leave this lifetime, you'll be like, I won. Because this right here is failure is one direction. And triumph or success or victory, or however you want to say, the trumpets, the horns, whatever you want to call this victory for you, because you are strength embodied. Like, this is you saying, even when you look at yourself down, you say, I'm getting right back up. Because everyone's tried to take you out, everyone. But you're saying, every time I've gotten this sword, I've lost, and then I've won. Right? Think about it like this. All of those times you've lost, you've had to get up. Because here you are standing. You could say, oh, I was unhappy, but you're not unhappy. Separation makes you unhappy, but it doesn't keep you unhappy. And the universe is saying, it doesn't matter how unsuccessful you are, you're destined for success. Just ask the Chicago Cubs or the Boston Red Sox. Or ask those teams that have never won a championship, but then, oh, here they are. You don't have to have instant success to be successful. You just have to keep trying to have success. That's what's actually happening in your lifetime. I'm telling you, you're absolutely coming into it. You can't see it or you can't act on it, but it's happening. Whatever's coming into your life, it's going to be so profound. This right here is an angelic gift from the guides and the gods. And I would even say my angels, but more your angels. This is wisdom. You're being drawn to something. Starseed angel, like Aquarian seed. This is like just the beginning, because this is literally, it's like FU energy. Like that's why I was laughing when I first started reading you, because it's like, no, FU, but not in a negative way, but like, not again, no, like that door closed, like door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all closed. Like they're never opening again. So when all 10 doors are closed, you're like the key master. Because you've closed the doors, you can open any door you want. And then behind those doors, nobody's there. But you have the choice to walk through every door because you become sovereign. And you have the choice to do whatever you want. Like, you really do. I love that for you. I love that for you, and I love that for the people that you're going to show how to do that. Because you've been through a real lot. And you keep it very, very buried. That's what the Ten of Swords is in that position. But the angels are really coming for you to show you. You passed the tests, and I say plural tests. Ooh, like that's heavy. That's some heavy stuff right there. All right, let's keep going. Who is up next here? I don't know who would be next. Andrea? I know you rejoined, and then there was another person that was new. Like I feel like we should also get them in here too. They wanted was it, oh man, you still on chat here? I don't even know if they went and left. My queue thing is all messed up. Like I can tell you, because it's like I know my thing doesn't work right, my Streamlabs thing, because it doesn't say the right number here. No, I know we're all here. It just doesn't show the right number. Yeah, Eli, that was the other one. Yeah. I'm just getting some iced tea for a second. This is a good jam too. See, isn't the Celtic Cross different? It's definitely a different read. But I was thinking about this, I think on Friday night, I was thinking about this. I said, oh, maybe I'll come back Monday and do this. Make this like one of those things, like, and it's not a gimmick. It's just, I don't have a chance to ever get to do this with anybody. It's like, yeah, let's do it. You know, you guys like awesome. So that's awesome, you know. No, Eli can do it too. I'm just saying if they want to join in, they can read now. That's what I'm saying. If is it Ellie? Is it Ellie or Eli? I'm guessing Ellie. But what I'm saying is that is what's really fun is the members only. I can do this stuff or do the light board. And I know a bunch of you guys remember the light board. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I get to do Cosmic's Codex and put that out, and because that stuff is real. Like it's as much as I can tell you as I've looked into it. It's not just strong desire or don't fear love or you know, like when you're pulling these cards, it's a lot of times we fear, like we really fear being seen or fear being seen during love. And that's the thing I've seen in these cards. I become more depth driven, profoundly understanding of love than I've ever have because of these cards. Because some of you guys in your hearts, and you'll know, like your hearts whisper secrets to me through this because our mouths refuse to say what our hearts want to. But you can't rush that. You just can't. And I know hidden love is very weak and people want to talk, and that's what this is the divine wants to tell us, and people want to come through, and you there is this other person that wants to talk. People want to tell us, but you on this other side of things really can suppress that desire, and like people want to come through. People love you, and unconditional love is desire. Unconditional love doesn't have to be raw passion, pin you against the wall, kiss you till till your knees buckle. Love is love. And I think a lot of times we look at it as like the secret longing, this desire, this uncontrollable, kiss that just lands. That's there. There's an intense desire, but that friendship, that is really, and that's important, because without that, what else do you have? Think about those people. Here's an example. You get married at the chapel in Las Vegas. What is our first thought? What's our first thought? Right? Oh, like we're immediately going, oh, that's going to be annulled, right? How many people go, oh, that's going to last forever and ever? Nobody says that. Nobody's saying that's going to last for a long time. Nobody does that, right? And so that's the thing I notice. A lot of time we would love that to be like that, like spark of love. You found your divine partner and everything works out. But a lot of times reality hits. Oh, you live in Colorado, I live in Texas. It's like, oh, and immediately what happens is that's soulmates. And it becomes unrealistic, fast, overwhelming. And there's the other side of it when you're so like coworkers, or there's a person that you're really into and it's just so comfortable. And it's like, but I want more. I want to feel more desire. I want to feel more alive with somebody. And that's also true, right? Because you all of a sudden you're in Vegas, you meet somebody, you feel so alive. Your soul's never filled up so fast, and the container just busts. Versus the other person who you've slowly been building a container with. Common law marriage. Anybody? Common law marriage. Anybody know what that is? Anybody out there? Raise your hand in the chat. But really, that's common law marriage. How long has those lasted? As I get a card jumping out at me here. Yeah, look, that's desire. That's like bonded. But that's not love. That's like together. And some people look at that as like a bad thing, oh man, common law marriage. But I'm saying common law marriage is a real thing. And that becomes like, but why are you still together? It's because they're married as girlfriend, boyfriend forever. Like, it's like there's no pressure of the society, no pressure of what everyone wants them to do. They've done what they wanted to do. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. And sometimes the marriage, the ring, becomes the pressure of, oh, you have to. You're married now. You have to do this. You're married. You have to do this. Oh, you're married. Now you have to have the baby, right? Yes or no? Oh, you're married. You have to get a house. Because all these expectations come along. Like there's some magic list somewhere. There's some magic order of have-tos, right? It's like, whoa. What? Who said that? It's like, no, you do not. I'm going to tell you guys, and I was the person who had tried to break that as much as I could, because I ended up marrying my high school sweetheart, and it's like my life just went very different as I got older, and it's one of those things that's just very different. And this isn't about me, but I'm just going to tell you as I read Andrea here, I'm going to get you guys in there, but I'm going to say, hey, live your life as you want to live it. I support that. Whatever that is, you live you. You know, when people start going, no, you shouldn't, I go, I'm actually going to do that now. You know, I really do that. I go, don't tell me what I shouldn't. Like, who are you? Like, where the hell do you tell me I can't? Like, think about that. When someone says you shouldn't be doing something, it's like, again, it's not against you. Like, how does this go against you? My life has nothing to do with your life. My existence is my existence. My soul is my soul to exist in. And I find that to be very fascinating when people get upset about that. All right, let's go, Andrea. Let's read for you. Let's take a look on this. I don't even know what to call this, but yeah, it is a members only Monday. If you guys are joining in, you're coming in late, become a subscriber, become a member, get read right now. Members only Monday, I really have found warmth in doing this. You guys actually replaced my college class. This is what I would do, 5 to 10 on Mondays. I would go teach at the college, and sometimes I would teach on a Saturday. And that's what's ended up happening. And I've enjoyed the replacement. It's been fun. I would do this. I would lecture, you know, instead of teaching, you know, desktop operating systems or whatever. I'm going to keep it to 1. I want to keep it to 1. I was locked in on the 3x3 in my mind. I'm going to go with the Celtic. Here we go. Andrea, Celtic Cross it is. Mid-deck pull. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. A lot of feels, and this is the solar output. So I'm not going to necessarily talk about which card it is. I'm just going to read to make it go quicker for you guys. Relationship change blocking you. That's what it is. We're locked in. No one's holding back. No one's holding back. Well, they are. Look at that. Daddy's watching. Very clear cut on this. Very clear cut on this. Easy there. What do we got going on here? Good or bad? It's like, look at this. That's $2 million in a 3x3. That would be $2 million just sitting there. No, legit. Yeah. What? Yeah, look at this. It's you, because you're patient, that's your justice. Most people get worried, like, oh, they're gonna use me, they're gonna just, because I'm always just sitting around. No, the universe is like, because you have staying power, that's you. Oh man, this looks really good for you. Fire energy. Could be Leo, could be Aries. Typically I pull Queen of Wands or King of Wands, but the Empress falls in any category, to be fair, to be very, very fair, especially on the Celtic Cross. It just falls in fire energy, especially when it's up above. And so it could be fire, it could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone's not holding back, or you realize they're not holding back, but the relationship's changing, and if that helps. So that's the blockage here. Also underneath this, feelings are there. They're dipping their toes. Something very, very minor has changed in the relationship. Remember I said the yellow back in there? That's what, like, because they're going a little differently about the relationship. Dark Horse Cannon, something you wouldn't have expected. And your intentions set the mood. Here's an example, not just for you, but for others. If you are mean to your partner, guess what comes back? Coldness, darkness. But if you're kind of warm and, hey, how are you? Just checking in on you, babe. I know you've been busy. Guess what comes back? Thanks. You know, but if you're just very dark and cold and just, you know, it's just, that's what it is. Someone has to stop the fight. Someone has to stop the fight. Yeah. So look, so someone has to stop that. Someone has to stop the battle. So you are worth it. You're definitely worth it. And then you're worried that someone doesn't see you as worth it. So it wants me to connect these two, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's so interesting. Very interesting. I haven't gotten into actually reading this. This is just my periphery. This is kind of like take a snapshot, a mental snapshot here. Let's take a really good look here. It's definitely about a man, a man of failings. It's a masculine man. This guy could have. It's a king of money, like because you can see, this is what it's really fascinating. I'm letting you guys in here. This is what's fun about Members Only Monday, by the way. I have time to kind of explain this to you, but see how it's king of, and you can see the pile of cash. It's not king of cups. It's king of money. and money. So they like to make money, but there's a change coming in. I don't feel like it's another person. I really don't. It's this guy and two people. It's this guy and two people. You guys see it the same way. It's really it's like he's on his own. There he is. There he is. There he is. See the white hair, the white hair? He's there, but he's not with you there. So let's actually just get started. Let's just read this for you, because I can interpret this all day. It's very fascinating, because I can see him in your energy. Like, he's still there. He's still with you. Like, there's nobody else. Wow. So he's very, oh man, I'm just going to tell you how I see this, because when I see the King of Money, he's very influential. He has power. He's generous. He could be a good partner sometimes. But this will be like a lot of self-interest with that money. He's manipulative even. I don't know if this is it. I don't know if he's manipulative with you or he's manipulative with somebody else, but he feels like he's manipulative with some other people. But he's really skillful because he makes money with his depth, his ability. This other thing here is this Nine of Wands is coming out, just to kind of push. Let me talk about this first, because that Six of Cups, that's in his wheelhouse, is what I would call it. The blockage actually would give us the sense that he's able to make money, or he gains. Like he can, if you give him a dime, he can turn it into $1. He's able to make something out of nothing. And that's, I think, why we're getting pulled back to this Nine of Wands, because he doesn't hold back. And you're trying to have a relationship with somebody, I don't know, that could be. Oh, man, something's going down with this guy, though. I feel like it definitely feels like a masculine male. And you know it, and you're kind of waiting on him, and you're feminine. Because you hold back for him, like you almost like, it's going to sound very derogatory, but like subservient. Like you give power to him. That Nine of Wands, and I'm not trying to be mean, because you have to, like, you hold back, and you just like you have discretion with this guy, because he is very powerful with money. He's good with money. He knows what he's doing with money. And this Knight of Pentacles is Dark Horse Canada energy. Like something's coming in, something is unseen, or something's aware. This Taurus energy is playing a part here, because this Seven of Pentacles is what I call short throw energy. It's coming in. There's a lot of wisdom, rare wisdom, just flowing through these two cards. So this is what I would call the Taurus energy, but with these scales, that's Libra energy. There's definitely balance between something. And this typically could come in with breadcrumbing. So this yellow card, and because it's this, you can actually see how they're giving this. It's very little. Like, I'm going to be honest, whoever this person is, you want more from them. This is not enough. And you can see how the relationship changed. So whoever this person is, you absolutely want more from them. And I'm not trying to just use your own energy back against you, to be fair. But it feels like this is what I would consider like the recent influences, like going back, could be even a few weeks, months. And whatever this is, because it's in reverse and it's in this position, it very much seems like they're holding something back against you. Oh man, it's like third party energy. It's either money or third party or something. They're holding something against you. And it could just be like they're not adapting or growing up too, because there's something they're refusing to switch. And you want them to change. You want them to switch. You want them to change. And we had something similar. Remember how we had this kind of similar happening early with the 6 to the 7? Remember earlier we had this? I think we had it over here, didn't we, guys? I think we had it from here to here. And now we have it from here to here. Isn't that fascinating? And there's like kind of an immaturity that's happening here. And this is a growing up. How crazy. I had this earlier. They just reminding me. Amazing. Because if he grows up, then this becomes an amazing relationship. That Seven of Pentacles is what you want. You're kind of hoping for more from this guy. And I'm going to be honest, that this could honestly be even like, it could be leading to some depression, anxiety, maybe for you, for them. And you're kind of getting down about it, maybe because of the money. And that's what this Seven of Pentacles could be leading into. Maybe that is like, hey, what's going on with this guy? See, that I don't like, but I just, it's almost like we're hung up on somebody. And they know it, like they know it. But this changes because you're hung up and then you get power back. This switches, like you get money. That Dark Horse Cannon energy, the Knight of Pentacles, is basically someone all of a sudden gets you money, or you get money from something. Like a windfall. Could be taxes, right? It could be something like that. But don't be careless with whatever you've been doing. So like if you're going into taxes or whatever, don't be careless. Be very, 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 very double check everything, triple check everything. Because money should be coming in, and it could come down to money, and they could help with money like that. I'll be honest, that's kind of what it comes down to. And I'm not trying to put you out there, but they actually have money, and they could definitely help you out. If I'm seeing this right, if this is really what I'm seeing in this money here, that's like legacy money. This is like money from family or whatever, because this is justice and this is big money. This is like infinite money. And this is a whole windfall right here, just so you do know. I don't know if this is like getting back together with a family member and then money comes in, or because it's the justice here, basically reiterating, like maybe reconnecting with family, and this is not just about another person, or reconnecting with somebody and then money comes in, if that makes sense, like resolving the issue, because if you connect with this person, this is divine blueprint energy. This, and I think you might know who I'm talking about, because this is solar output. This is like all of a sudden you get a tap into like infinite wealth. I don't want to sound like, hey, you get free money, but it's free money. That's the outcome. Because not only that, it's really it's happiness, it's joy, it's success, it's money, and you're kind of in the wake of this successful person. And whoever this other person is, you're like, I don't want to talk to them. Screw them. And you're kind of resistant to them, but you know they're successful. So this other person is very successful, and you're like, but I would have to be almost subservient to this other person. Does that make sense? But this other person would make you, it's you and this other person, that's half the way home. If you and this other person were like, hey, you know, what do you need to be like, almost like being, oh man. I think they want you, and I think you don't want to buckle. You want to stay strong, and you don't want to be like, hey, I love you, I miss you. Yeah, look at that. It's you and somebody else, but I think you want them back, and you're afraid to tell them I want you back because it makes you look weak. But if you want to lean into that feminine, you have to say something. That's what this is. And I know it sounds crazy. It's so many people want their divine, but this person likes you, misses you, and they really do want you. And I think this person, they're not even dating people. They're not even like, you're their person. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, there's no one that could replace you in their life. For them, success, just, they've moved on. That's it. Like, they just moved. and they're just keeping going. They're being more successful, and I think you're seeing them be more successful, and they're continuing in their successful journey. I need some iced tea here. That's interesting. So who is this person? Who is this person? Is this the ex? Because they're very, very, very much in your energy, but you let them stay in your energy. Like you're kind of like giving them permission to be in your energy. Like, it's so interesting. It's almost like you've never met a person like more sexy, more this, and they're like, they kind of check a lot of boxes, and you're like, yeah, Carlos the Leo. That makes sense. That is the Emperor. Like, that's Carlos the Leo, the Emperor. There he is. Very sexy. Very sexy. Yeah. No, but he is. Like, he's in there. I feel like he just works and he makes money. And I think honestly, I don't want to say I think. I see him like he would appreciate you texting him. Like, you guys are on the same wavelength, but you guys aren't talking. I'm gonna pull from the moon deck for a second. All right, what if Andrea, 54 Hector, reached? What is this? Why is this card? Oh, I'm gonna put it backwards. That's actually, this is really not a bad thing, but you guys are fighting, but you're the one. That's actually interesting. Okay, let's play it. Let's play it straight out here. I want to see really quick here. Mid deck pull one card. Manifest. It's pretty straight up. That's pretty straight up. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. By March 21st. March 21st, it will come clearer. Like, don't let your anxiety win. They still want you. By like in a couple of days, they're still gonna want you. They're not. It doesn't just happen. Do you know what I'm saying? If someone wants you today, in a week, they're still gonna want you. Like, I'm gonna put my friend out on blast. So this is the thing. Like, actually, we were talking about this yesterday. So Frank and I were talking. His ex just had a baby, and he still misses her. He still misses her. Like, she wanted to get married. He's like, no, I don't want to get married. And then so they broke up. And he's like, I should have married her. I'm like, oh God. Yeah. So I'm just telling you, Andrea, like, it happens. So don't even think for a second he doesn't think about you. That's why I'm saying, like, this guy's showing up in your reading. He's thinking about you. There's no other version of you. Every time I pull for you, he's there. It's not like Tower moment, 10 of Swords, Death card, nothing like that. It's always like, yep. It's your two ships passing in a night. If you look at the Two of Pentacles, you'll see that. That's what I'm telling you guys. I love this in tarot. And I don't know. I really do. You're in a good place. You're in a good place. Don't panic. It's because nothing's happening. You know when you're sitting in a waiting room and surgery's happening, and it's like, okay, they tell you, oh, it'll be 12-hour surgery. And this happened. So my wife had a hysterectomy, and I remember sitting there, and like they tell you it's like a couple hours, and it's not really like they tell you, and it's like I remember sitting there, and I was like by myself, and it was like, God damn, this was crazy. And it went fine. Everything was great. Everything worked out amazing. But I was like going crazy because I was like, no one's telling me anything, and I'm just sitting there, and I could have asked, but a couple hours in, you're like, okay, now I'm getting nervous. Your mind plays tricks on you. And it was really interesting. I had my tarot cards, and there was nothing, and I was just doing what I call split the deck. And I'll do this too sometimes. I'll just sit there and go like this. That was literally my card. See? And I'll just do stuff like that. And it's all good. But it's fascinating. But your mind will just mess with you and make stuff up. And you're like, that wasn't me. All right. Who's up next here? Who do we have next? Queued up. Carlos the Leo. But you definitely have the if you feel this much for him, then he absolutely feels for you. That's the other thing I've noticed. And that's a fact. Like like there's nobody. This is the thing I've really documented it. And look at my Beyond the Veil, my Cosmic Codex stuff. I've looked at this stuff and documented it, because one of the things is we look at how we are inundated with our feelings with others. It's, how do I say this? Because you ever notice like how desire, it feels urgent and it rarely ever feels like very clear. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm desiring Carlos Salio today. No, it's always, it feels like I have to desire, like I need them. Where are they? Why are they not here? And neuroscience actually shows brain activity. They check this, and it activates like this reward circuits in our head, like just like slot machines. And so if like all of a sudden he texts you, you're like, oh my God, yep, see, oh thank God, and it calls you wanting for more, and it's desire. It's beginning that new language, that like a love language. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a behavioral psychology thing that really messes with us, and it could be even a childhood or unfinished business kind of energy, or the psyche's messed up, but the dopamine spike is real, and that stuff is real. But there is this other part of that where those other people feel the same energy, like they got the same dopamine spikes, or they felt it, and that's what there's that piece of that too. Because I mean, I ask people when I break up or I'm not talking to someone, and I shouldn't say break up, but when I'm not talking to someone and we get back together, I say, hey, how often did you think about me? Like, what would you, and I really analyze it, like that kind of stuff. And I find it fascinating, and it's pretty fast. Like in a scientific way, I look at it and I go, whoa, okay. Like, it's amazing. And like, this last person I was talking to, like, she's like, I was going to text you like 3 times, and it was like kind of my fault and stuff, and we kind of stopped talking for a bit, but yeah, it was interesting because that was the giveaway, because we started talking and different things had happened, but the universe plays a game in between like you would get certain messages or certain things would happen, and you'll get like Facebook will do things and the algorithm will pop. It's really cool. And so I really see that, and like, there's no way around it. And I've done so many crazy things, like use incognito, use a different device, check things, kind of get disconnected from my devices as much as I can. It's okay. Like, it's interesting, because I know harmony, we really achieve that harmony for ourselves, and at some point we'll go get there, but we have to work at it. So, and success for me is it's not one direction. Success for me is with another person. We both have to be successful, and what happens is you see the other person not being successful. It stinks sometimes. So yeah, hopefully your taxes are good. Like, it could just be paperwork too on that document thing. But like, I would love for someone to explain to me how the 6 and the 7 came here, and then it came here, because they go this direction. Like, it's past, present, future. Like, that's how the Celtic cross works, and then the outcome, and then this is kind of like outliers. It's interesting. Like, it's like, really, like, I love putting this, like, that's why I promote these videos, because I'm like, show me, like, please leave a comment when you guys see this later, because how I didn't even think to check the 2 6 and 7s. The 6 7, see, like, tell me that's not a teacher thing. Like, I had kid student tell me today 6 7, and it was because of something I did, and on something I was showing them. I was like, oh God. Like, I backed myself into it. All right, good look. Let's see who's here. Michaela Williams. Michaela Williams, if you're here. Look at some iced tea. We'll keep reading. We'll keep going Celtic Cross style. If you're listening in, you're looking to be a member, it's actually super cheap. I just put a bunch of members only content out first, just to kind of catch myself up. And I actually have quite a bit. I didn't realize I had it, and it's not to limit the content. It really just, I'm reorganizing it is all I'm doing. So as I do that, I'm just putting in members only for a little bit. I'm trying to get it out. I actually was telling the art teacher, I said it's funny, I have basic teaching, I have mastering tarot, and now I'm just working on the advanced tarot series, which is pretty fun too. And I love the teaching series. Like, you guys have to listen to me talk. You guys will hear it in my voice. I actually really like teaching tarot. As a teacher, I love there's parts of that. So that's why I want to keep coming back to it. So I'll master teaching the tarot cards. So the more I teach, the more I learn inside the tarot, and I'm going, oh yeah, here it is. And that's cool. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about tarot? One of the things I've been trying to do is teach you guys how to ask better tarot questions. And that's the other thing too. As I look at this as more of a tarot class, right? And teaching you guys a little bit about tarot as you come in here. Like the tarot questions, like think about the question inside of the question. If you're saying, hey, I just want a general question, I would say to you, why do you want a general question? And then you'd say, well, because of so-and-so, right? Or because of my this and that. And I'd say, well, why this and that? And we would keep going until you can't answer the why anymore. Just like a 3-year-old in a cute way, in an adorable, nice, cute way. What is that why? When do we stop asking the why? Let your inner child ask the question. Say, no, okay, inner child, it's your time. You ask that question. And the inner child was really asking, and we try to shut that inner child up. The adult in us says, hey, shush, shush. And it's really fascinating, but we, like there's parts of us, like we hide behind control, and that adult is trying to control love. When I love, I let my inner child love. It's like, I really do. Flowers and cuddles and everything. It's like my inner child is so good. I do. I think loving is a perfect thing to do. You can't love wrong, right? How can you love wrong? You can love bomb. You can love bomb. I guess that's one thing you can do. But yeah, I think loving is one of those things you really should be thankful for, because you can't, when you find someone you can actually love, isn't it fascinating? Like how you fall for someone and it's just, you're into it. I don't know. I love that part of the relationship when you're into the unspoken part of love. It transforms it. Like you can kind of be in that, like, hey, you love someone, but you're not saying it. You're just with them. You're hanging out, like at a party, or you're at a cookout, and you're with that person you really love, and you just look across, you're just staring at them eye to eye, and you're across. They're talking to someone, you're talking to someone, and that turns into like tension. You're not confused. You're not confused about love. And that's what happens. And that's what happens to a lot of people. I notice a lot of people on here are like, hey, does so-and-so like me? My coworker, or this person or that person. And there's a person you like, the person that likes you, the person that you can't have. It's usually like that. That's usually what happens. When I find the cards, I read it. But it's not always like that. All right, let's keep going. We have... Let's see. We have Michaela, if they're here, or Lilith, or Sanchan. And I think Lilith said they're present. Take the wheel. Take the wheel. Yeah, let's see what you had here. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Oh, Michaela's here too. All right, Lilith, I'll let you guys decide. Yeah, no, I'll let you guys decide who wants to go first. I'll let you guys decide who is up. Because I know you work. I know we all do things. We all tend to dishes and do things. We're all here. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. I'll read for all of you. Like, honestly. So Lilith is not in a rush. So Sanchan or Michaela. I'll tell you what, let me read for Sanchan. Michaela, why don't you settle in? You're just on the phone. Take a breather, and I'll read you next. Sound like a plan? Because you have a question that's about your current boyfriend, and that we want to see this. And I don't think it's anything of a mistake. Decks 3 and 5 for Sanchan, and what can they expect from the Aries season? Oh, you want to go last? I guess Lilith, you're next. Look at this. You guys are so courteous. So courteous. So do you want to go now? I don't even know. You guys are all. All right. A Sanchan. All right. Lilith? I don't know. Jeez Louise. All right. Lilith, you can go right now. We'll put you up. Let's see what happens. I don't have to read for any of you guys for the second. If you guys want to wait, I don't care. It's like, we don't have to rush this. We can enjoy this like a fine wine. Just sit here and enjoy each other talking for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to rush any of that. But how many of you guys have been like confused in relationships or feel conflicted? And that's the thing. It's once you find that balance, oh man. Yeah. But when you fulfill, I guess, the desire, that's the thing. That cup. Yeah, and that's the thing. Whenever I get in a relationship, and I don't know how you guys are, but whenever I get in a relationship, I don't want anything from my partner. I'm like, I love when I get gifts or whatever. I'm like, I don't want anything from you. I'm like, no, seriously. Like nothing. I love just being a giver, and that's so fun for me because I've learned how to give. I learned how to become a giver. I learned how to give in all my relationships and everything I've done as a parent, as a husband. I learned how to become a giver. And so when I became a partner, I was like, this is so much more fun. And like cry gifts, like if I can get a gift that will make you cry, boom, home run. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good. And so getting the partner is like, it's like you're trying to understand them at a level that they don't even know you understand them. That's the best part. That's like, that to me is real desire. Patty May, you know what I'm doing? I'm reading Celtic Cross. Do you want to go right now? Because these guys are just hanging out and we're just sitting here. Oh, let me read Michaela. Let me read you before your boyfriend gets over here. All right, hold on. Michaela's getting an emergency read. Hold on. 1 and 3 it is. Sorry, Michaela. Let's get you going. I don't even know why I'm apologizing. I think it's just because I'm enjoying a conversation with you guys. All right. Michaela. Ooh. Again, the King of Cups in that center position. How amazing is this? Is this not weird? Everybody hit the like button. Leave a comment when you come back to this. Let me know. Like, that's weird, right? The King of Cups in that center position again. We'll go back to this in a second. Let me just pull the rest of these cards, but you saw me pull that first card and it was like, no, put them back. And I was like, okay, got it. Look at Temperance energy. That's you. The King of Cups is you, just so you know. We'll get into this in a second. Keep going. Death card, rebirth. Wow. You are a catch. It's your value. You're very much a catch. You're raising your vibration and you don't know if they're going to raise their vibration. That's part of this. This is, like I said, the periphery view here. Do they match your desire? I don't know. Wow. Man, this is crazy. Let me start with the outcome, just in case if you have to leave, then you can just sign off and then you'll know that and we'll go back from there, okay? I'm off chat for just a half a second. I'll give you the outcome here just so you know that, because it's Tea Stain Tarot, and it's really going to give you at least that idea of like, hey, I know what I know. And then you're not getting yourself in any trouble. Okay. How do I say this? Don't give up on yourself, like in anything. Like if this doesn't feel right, there's a reason it doesn't feel right. And you're feeling this way for a reason. And I don't know if this is like low self-esteem or jealousy in a past relationship or something, but that was kind of like, that's going to damage the prospects of any success going forward. That's what these two queens here mean. So don't let that happen because of this person coming in. You're going to like, you could self-sabotage a relationship. And that's what this is. And that's why I said that King of Cups is very, very important to us, because in this position, that king is, and this person could be an influential person, generous. I talked about this earlier. But they could have an ego, or they could be manipulative, and you're like, I don't want to get into another person like this again. Not again. So they could be coming back, and they might remind you of the ex. And that could be, they're not the ex though, because the blockage is the temperance energy, is divine energy. Like, hey, you just became free. Like, that's what it's like. Hey, I just got out of this. I don't want to get back into this. And it's scary. It's real scary. And everything you're imagining is just going to pass. It's all good. Maybe when they come over, you'll be fine. But this could just be a dream come true situation. But you have to be careful of bringing yourself into a self-sabotage situation about some past. It's too soon. Just let yourself enjoy life. Don't lock in. Don't say, hey, I'm serious about this or this. You know, honestly, I would not even like be boyfriend yet. I would just be like, hey, let's just be like, let's just enjoy each other's company, because you just got out of a relationship kind of thing. And that's what this is saying. I know you're nervous, but like, this is kind of the past is affecting this present relationship. That's what this is telling me. Like it's almost like you need adoration, like saying, hey, you're good, you're the best, you're amazing, because this is your inner child right here. It's finally coming to fruition, because that's your goal outcome. This is an amazing outcome for you. I don't think anyone's going to take anything away from you. If anything, I think you're becoming the best version of yourself. How do I say this? You're not going back, you're going forward. And I think we already talked about this. It's actually reminding me about the ending that you didn't go back to. This new beginning is for a reason. Like, you actually are starting this for a reason. This is success. And you did everything you did for a reason. Don't look at this as this boyfriend as a challenge. Look at it as an enjoyment. Because when we get into that devil energy, this is our hopes, our fears, our worries, and that's what we're starting to be like, and that could be even like a concern. But when it's in that reverse position, it's saying, hey, success is here. We have this because you're controlling it. Especially when the queen's right like that. You have control. You're happy. If you're not happy, he wasn't coming over. Like, be honest. If you're not happy, he was not going to come over. If you weren't feeling good, something was wrong, you're like, hey, I'm not feeling great tonight. Nah, you stop him. You're in control of everything. And you said it yourself, your intuition is leading to you to do something. But is it your intuition, or is it your fear? Like, you don't want to get locked back in, because you have a couple negative cards here, you have a couple positive cards. And this devil card here is basically like your recent influences, the things that bothered you recently. And so that's why I'm saying this is the same thing. And you might feel bad about what just happened. Maybe you feel like you made a wrong choice about the ex, that you just said, hey, maybe I made a wrong choice. Maybe I should make the same wrong choice again. And you have to stay with this. You have to stay with this and enjoy it. Being alone is scary, but it's also beneficial to you. It's purposeful, I can promise you. Because this Four of Swords in reverse, this person's hovering above those swords. There's nothing wrong with them. They're absolutely like, they're making this work. The swords aren't hurting them. So what's going to be coming up in the future? This is the thing we really want to care about, because it's divine blueprint energy, new energy, new love, new romance, new happiness. So just let this person know. Say, hey, look, I want to slow things down, and they're going to come at you more romantically. That's what I see. Or you'll have more partners, but I want to, unless you're looking to date more people. But more romance is coming in because you're requiring it. But you don't want to have to ask for it. But he's definitely triggering your ex. Let me short throw the energy. Yeah, you just became single, and now you're gonna deal with this again. Then there's your intuition. You're right. You don't want to be locked down to this problem, like, right? You absolutely don't. There is the Queen again. There, Queen of Wands. Angelically, look, angelically, this is past life. You just got to get through this relationship. Honestly, just have a good time with this guy. If it's not a good time, if he's acting like a moron, say get out. You're in charge. You're the boss. You're the queen. This is wild card queen. This is one of my favorite. This is Empress energy. You're a boss. Like, you are absolute boss. Like, this whole thing, this divorce, all of this stuff is on. It's meant to be. Don't get it wrong. It's meant to be. Okay. Money coming in. This is meant to be. You don't. Relationship changes. I don't think he's the forever. Just so you know, and I know you know. He's not your forever. He's just your for now. He's like your little boy toy. That's all I can give you. He's such your boy toy. You're like, come over. All right, now go home. Oh my Lord, that's so fun. You're absolutely in charge. You know what I'm saying, right? Good golly. Don't let him trigger you. Don't, yeah, exactly. Don't let him trigger you. You're in charge of this. You have to understand, you're saying he's triggering. No. He's your toy. Like, he's just coming over to hang out. And then he's out. Time to go, bro. You're snoring. Like, it's get out. Kick. Here's your boots. Go. Mommy's got to sleep. That's what I'm telling you. That's what's coming out of this. The devils are like your kind of like worries, but your queens come out and say, hold up. Like, watch this again. You'll see it. The queens come out and go, hold up. That's wild card. That's past life stability, Leo energy, Empress energy. Watch all my readings. I call them that all the time. I call her like she's like, I'll go this way tonight. I'll do this. Come over. You can rub my feet. That's it. Go home. It's so fun. Make him work for you. It's so fun. If he fills that gap, you know, great. If he doesn't, he doesn't. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. You're just enjoying this road that you're on. Exactly. You're preparing to break up. That's what it is. You're like, how much do I enjoy this? Because he's going to be like, this isn't fun for me. You're like, I know. Have a good time. You're like, I'm taking applications for season 2. Michaela Williams, season 2. Oh, so fun. Yeah, Celtic Cross, everyone. What are you guys thinking? We sending this out to family, friends, relatives, best friends, sisters, moms, cousins, brothers-in-laws. I don't know. You guys sharing it? Yeah. What are you doing here? Whoa. Cross. That would have even better. That would have been a better name for this live and have like some kind of cool thumbnail. The cross, and have it like be like really like so powerful, and have like the cross off in the I can even imagine this thing. Just call it the cross. Cosmic does the cross. So just enjoy it. Honestly, Michaela, just enjoy. Really enjoy. And say, and like, and if he gets super weird, say, just enjoy till when you don't want. Just say, I enjoy no more. It's not for me. And just be vocal about it. This is your universe. Enjoy the ride. Like, you have stepped on the train. Like, that's the only way I can explain this to you. You and I meeting is for so many reasons. Like, you know it. Like, you're like, Cosmic's different. And I know you know. And you don't have to say anything. You can just be good with that, and I'm good. But I'm telling you, you're like, yep. That's fun. Yeah. Just enjoy it. Like, this wasn't a mistake. None of this is a mistake. You're like, I feel bad about it. You're like, I feel guilty, right? That's what this comes down to. Like, I feel guilty. And your guide's like, why? He's choosing to do this. He loves this. I mean, like I said, I just told you, I'm a giver. Like, this guy's coming over, he's like, he loves it. There's guys that love that. Yeah. There's guys that just enjoy that. Like, just love hanging out and just being like, hey, what's up? Talk to me. And it's just, that's just who people are. And it makes you feel different because, like, you never had, there's people out there that exist like that. And maybe eventually be like, I don't like, it makes me feel weird. You're too giving. You're too giving. Get out of here. Like, okay. And it's awesome. I love that you're advocating for yourself. That's what I think we call it, right? All right. Lilith Phoenix or Sanchan? Which one's up? Which one's up? Which one's up? Thank you, Sanchan. Good luck with your boyfriend tonight. This song's gonna lull me to sleep. Cartoon snoring. Ethereal, how are you? I saw you hop in here. Trying to creep. It's fun though. It's like, I'm just telling you, like, I love reading for this. I would never do this like on a Wednesday or a Saturday morning. No way. No way. I feel more comfortable with you guys. Oh, hey, happy birthday. Look at, there he is. That's the birthday boy right there. Look at him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, my day. I yelled at kids today. Like, first period, second period, third period. I was like, oh. And then fourth period, the kids were trying to be mean. I said, stop it. I said, no, really. Stop it. Stop it. All right. All right. Lilith or Sanchan? Sanchan. Let's read for you, Sanchan. Sanchan wants to go last. Sanchan wants to wait, I think is what they're hoping for. That's what they want. They want to wait. They're hoping to wait to get last. Yeah, Michaela's was hot and steamy because they're very honest. They're like, hey, I tell you, the Celtic Cross, I should read for you, but your happy birthday. You should join in. Hey, I'm not going to do Sanchan, but I'll read for Sanchan. Like, it's a little forward there, Lilith. The cross. The cross. Do we have an emoji for the cross? That would be better. Oh, this is another good song. I'll turn this up a little bit. Listen to this, Frank. Alright, I'm gonna get a sip. I'm gonna get iced tea for a second. Sanchan, you're up. I've been racing down back highways since I turned 17, but you can't outrun a reckoning that's written in your skin. Alright. Is that crazy? I'm getting better at doing the music too. It's like, oh man, this is so fun. So I can, like, it's actually, there is a process to doing that. Oh yeah. I might have to just do like a channel or do a playlist with that playing, like a music play. Like, I might have to just do that, because some of that, like, I listen to this now and I want to listen to it like when I'm at work, and I might have to just put this out on YouTube for myself. It's actually, some of the stuff is really good. It just hits. Okay. All right, Sanchan. Decks 3 and 5. Let's do this. All right. Is it, you guys get good on the music here? All right. That's not even the best one. All right, Celtic Cross. If you guys are interested, join in. Members only tonight, obviously. We have Discord, hashtag Mr. Cosmic across all social media. And I've actually started to work on the summer schedule a little bit, believe it or not. I'll get that out to you guys when I lock it in. And then you guys, what I'm going to eventually do, probably within a few weeks, I'll slipstream it into my shorts, into my video shorts. And then you guys will know. We'll kind of start going through all the social media, and then you'll know, like, hey, this is the schedule. And I'll kind of put it together in a really fun format, so you guys are like, oh, hey, I know when he's live, I know the schedule. And I'll put together like a really quick, like maybe 5 to 10 second clip saying, it's kind of like a self-promo thing. And I'll thank you guys. It's you who said, hey, can you do this? Like, can you promote yourself somehow? Let yourself tell us. All right. Doing Celtic Cross here. Let's take a look and see what's actually coming in. This deck is definitely primed. All right. Sanchan wants to know, what can I expect Aries season? Ooh. Talk about fire cards. In a Celtic Cross, I don't really pull particularly straight to card. Like this would be fire energy. However, in a 3x3, this would actually be Sag energy, could have fire energy, could be Sag. Past life comes in with you automatically. Like I said, I'm just going to do a cursory overview. As I start to pull, here's your secondary block. Nothing's blocking you. I love that. Getting deeper. Keep going. The universe throwing a tower moment in there. Loving that. You're absolutely being rewritten. I love this. This is like, you're kind of, yeah, everything, right down to relationship, right down to who you are. Watch, I bet you're making money soon. Love, divine. Look at this. Yeah. Insane. That's interesting. Again with the 6 Pentacles. Like, this is becoming a new card for us. Like, in this position, over in here, in this like cluster, like right here. Like, a lot of you guys are getting this. Let's obviously start with this divine blueprint, this Akashic with the Knight of Wands. Like I said, when I usually pull for that Knight of Wands is typically Sag season, patience, temperance energy. It comes in with that. In that position particularly, that would be the Akashic fulcrum connecting this heart chakra. But in this read, that's your number 1 position. That's like you. That's like how you see yourself. It's kind of like where you're sitting as of like now. And your question, I guess, was really what Aries season, right? Fire season. So we're kind of on track. We have fire. We're really in this like sense of, okay, we're connected. That's what I would tell you. And I'm gonna give you the heads up, because I usually don't talk about the cards in this like longer fashion because of when I'm busy. Like in the other days, it's tough, right? I don't have the luxury, and I love hanging out with you guys. So let's just get going here, right? There's something exciting. I think that's really where you're at, because you obviously, there's something cool about this. There's something exciting. We have the angelic troubles are gone. The universe said, hey, we're gonna get rid of all this. What if we cleared your plate? What would happen? Past life here, there's a divine blueprint saying it's your life to live. What would you do? Right? And so, and people might even be coming in. There might even be like in this situation, because there's nothing down here, and I always talk about the lack of grass, so you have to be worrisome about, like, someone might come in and say something or might tell you something, or so it's like this, something's missing, or something comes in with like a breath of fresh air, like, because it's past life, it breathes new air into the situation that you wouldn't have seen. Like, say this is all covered over in grass, because you could see it, it's real to you, or it recognizes something, it resonates. 10 of Wands in reverse in the center position here, blocking the obviously past life situation. It's honestly like you're afraid to take a leap or a jump. There is like a moment where you say, I'm determined, and you have to push through. You have to push through. You have to demand that you're going to push through. That's one of these opportunities here. This angelic 10 of Wands is important because you have determination. Maybe you're working on a project behind the scenes. Maybe you're working on something behind the scenes, but you have the right mindset to do this, just so you know. Underneath it all, this 5 of Cups, this is the only thing that's really, well, these are really worrying me, but this 5 of Cups is 5 and the 8 of Cups is angelic. So I am not as concerned about that 5 of Cups. When I first pulled, I was like, ugh, and then the 5 of Cups came out. It's not a bad card, but what it does tell me is, in that number 3 position, that's kind of like something in the recent, that kind of like was bothering you, or kind of getting into your energy is a good way to put it. You were upset. You were urged to say, hey, go do something different in your life. You were really probably brought you to tarot. Let's be fair, right? And now as we move into, say, Aries season, we were looking for something different. And that's what's going to tell us here and here. That's all of this. But what changed, right? I don't know what that noise is. Okay. But whatever that is, so there's a sign too. But something was dissatisfying you, like saying, I gotta do something different. Switch it up. Because a lot of times what I see with this cup, especially this, they could pick these cups up, go fill them at the river, and have 5 cups again. But they don't care about that. They're not even worrying about it. And not only that, they're ignoring the 2 cups behind their back. And so in Aries season, it's saying, don't miss out. Don't be regretful of, like, or don't even like be disappointed on life, because there is a big piece of you that really overthinks, I guess is the way to look at it, or romanticizes certain things or attaches to other things. Life is unpredictable. I can really tell you, it's intense. It's really, really unpredictable. I don't want you to get overwhelmed by it, but you really make that mistake of overwhelming or getting too close to something. I don't want to say you crave that part of yourself. We love getting into like negative mindsets. A lot of us do, thinking the wrong thing, because we think it's a different perspective is what they're telling me to tell you. It's a perspective, like a different lens. I want to say it's different timeline even, to be honest. But this here, that's the one I'm really curious about, because it's T-State Tarot, it's 8, it's an infinity. It's also telling me to give you the heads up that there's definitely something here with the sense of you're moving beyond the desire. You're uncertain what direction to take, but you're going forward. Like, you're not staying, you're not going to go and worry about this. But that Tower moment, the one in reverse, that's the one that gets slammed to you. Like, you didn't want it, it was delivered. Like, you're like, hey, is this yours? Sign here. And you never asked for this. Like, everything you do, nothing satisfies you. The angels are telling me to tell you, nothing's ever going to satisfy you until you actually do what you're supposed to do. You're going to get more lonely, more... It's like you can crave attention from all these other things, but nothing's going to satisfy you until you satisfy that spiritual sweet tooth. I don't know why, but that's what they're telling me. 6 of Pentacles, that's when we start moving into Aries season, saying, are we going to get started now, or what do you want to do here? Like, because there's a piece of you that should be working on something and you're not. You haven't started. Why are you waiting? This is Taurus Libra energy. it's really a 2-in-1 card. It's kind of like saying, hey, or 3-in-1 because it has angelic energy. You're probably unhappy with money, the way you work, where things are working out, and you're saying, I want different. I want different. You're feeling breadcrumbed by the universe. This is the negative aspects. This is like change. Nothing's changed, because as we move into the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Cups is giving the sense that you want change, but we haven't had change yet. This is like the negative blueprint energy saying, or there's an old version of you, but this would be really right now. I'm trying to be nice. It's like other people are causing this for you. Like other people are saying, don't do that, get away from that. Why are you doing that? How come? And they're really influencing what you do. Like you don't know what you're doing. Knight of Swords energy, this is outside influence, family and friends, right? Knight of Swords it also could be Gemini lover energy, but I feel like something else is bringing you to the sense of justice. Yeah, Libra energy. But you have to go an extra mile to get there, unfortunately. In that 8th position, which is short throat to here, which is a recent past. What is that noise? Weird. I don't know. Weird. This might actually be somebody causing a problem with you guys. That's what this is. Someone might be coming in and disrupting your life. That's the heartbreak. That's what this is. Because the Knight of Pentacles is also divine blueprint or Akashic energy. I don't know if someone, I don't want to say they are, but is someone in your life right now? Is someone affecting your situation? Because money comes in. Like money wasn't here, but if you keep working at whatever this is, money comes in, but someone's going to try to disrupt you. What I'm telling you is, this is what's fascinating. Someone's jealous of you. Look at this. Like, you have 3 of the knights. Like, you know what you're doing. It's very queen-like energy. But someone's jealous of you. Who is jealous of you? Like, that's crazy. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. You actually pulled 3 of the Akashic Knights. Like divine blueprint. Did you guys notice that? Did anyone notice that? That's crazy. But that's you. That's friends and family, and that's your outcome. Like, that's kind of how that works. And this is a blockage, which is angelically saying, hey, you're protected. But you're worried that people are gonna like kind of slow you down. And yeah, no, I get that. There's something here. They don't have all the information, but you have all the passion. It's like they can't win against you. You're being divinely pushed in this direction. Whatever this is, you're being pushed to go that direction. Yeah, Queen energy. And if you notice what that just was, that was the Queen of Pentacles Tea-Stained Tarot. And that's like kind of like, you're being guided beyond me. It's like beyond my gift. I love that. I love knowing some of you guys are beyond what I have. And it just means you get to go beyond whatever I've given you. Or whatever this is. Whatever this is. Hopefully it resonates. Hopefully it works. I think whatever that is, someone's bothered. It's love energy, or that Gemini love energy, what that comes in. I think it does bother them. I think it bothers them that you are continuing. Like, what does that 3 Akashic Knights mean? I don't know. Like, that's way lower than I could expect. Because like I said, I can predict and read low energy, like a couple layers beyond that, but what that means, I don't know. Let me try to pull one card. It just means you have wealth coming in. Like you're divinely guided. See, solar output. It means you have money coming into your life. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the fight. I think sometimes we question our own direction, saying, did I do the right thing? Did I go the right direction? Did I make the right choice? And yeah, that is absolutely saying, yep, you did it. You're going the right direction. I might have fumbled the words a little bit, but because I'm not used to doing Celtic Cross and Alive, but I'm like, you know, how many people will be like, I have 100,000, I would never risk my channel. I'm like, okay. I'm like, how cool is that? Whatever that is. Look at rebuke them Jezebel eyes. What is that? What does that mean? This is Libra Justice card. What is that? Jezebel's eyes. All right. The eyes of a Jezebel. Well, someone's coming for you. Like someone's jealous of you in Aries season. That's the main reason. You have success coming in, and they're jealous of your success. That's the raw reading I would give you as I'm catching up on my chat here. Does he want a reading? Does the butcher want a reading? He might be celebrating. He might be. Who knows? He might be. I think you did. Yeah, you're on. You're on. Actually, you're in it. You're in it.
Threads of light weave through the air, a gentle touch beyond compare. Soft whispers hum in quiet streams, binding hearts with glowing dreams. Notes that dance like drops of rain, easing sorrow, soothing pain. But hardest rise and gently fall. Connection lingers.
Well, let's read for Lilith first. And that was weird on Sanchan. The beeping, the bing, 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 the bing, 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 bing. Because Lilith was waiting. Good dude.
Softly drifting on the breeze, a song that bends the tallest trees. Each note a bridge from soul to soul, making all the broken whole. Close your eyes, let sound embrace a world of calm and
Unless, was Lilith waving by? Is that what that was? Maybe. Oh no, she's still here. Oh, here we go. Brenduska's here. How are you? All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't think I used 3 and 4 yet, or not like this. Cut the cross and smack these. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna light the incense here. Better not be getting sick. It's stuffy here. Let's see. All right, Lilith. Let's see. No question. You just want me to read? I actually, that's the rule. That was the rule we're coming up with. No question. No tarot decks. Just gonna read. Just gonna let me pick and I read. All right, we're gonna do Celtic Cross view. Let's take a look here. Ooh. Nice, nice. That's holding back. Wow. Like, these are Libra Justice energy, Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Wow. Very nice. A lot of good energy. A lot of good energy. Doesn't look like you're holding back, which I really like for you. Like this is all like, I'm not holding back anymore. Lilith, I really love this for you. And no, it's funny you said take the wheel, Captain. I love that. Let's start with the obvious. You got a couple aces here. You got a lot of angelic cards. These both are, I'll say Libra Justice card. I'd say Queen of Swords, Libra card, Justice card. So these guys are paired up. And the fact that they're talking, like these guys are talking, but it's all talking. So you have a lot of communication here, which is good, really good. So I'm going to end up moving them in a minute, but I want to point it out before I move them. Really, really good cards here. Because I do kind of read into that like reversal energy. I don't want to talk about to panic anybody, but reversals do matter. They do, but not in this situation. They don't. Like it's not for you. You don't worry. Like, what's cool is I like this, the Hermit. But T-stained Hermit card. Good golly, Miss Molly. Is not bad. It's not bad in this situation, especially when it's coming straight out of the universe saying, hey, our first card out for you. In the cross. As Fatty May was saying, the cross. It does feel, actually feels pretty powerful saying that. It is cool though, because the cross gives us that sense that you're getting into something, you're owning your inner light. Right? You're getting into that, like your inner direction in life, aren't you? Like that's like, because it takes it out of my correction. It says, hey, I'm not doing any of this. Like, yes or no. Like, this is you saying, you're in a place in your life that's saying you are doing this. The Queen of Swords energy, it was really reiterating with that Justice energy. That's why I said once I start moving them, it gets a little weird. And I don't want to just kind of, I just want to read from feel. But the, it's that Libra Justice says, it says, it could be strong feminine, masculine, but I really lean to that feminine because it's offering that, like saying, it's offering the help, the counsel even, because it's saying, hey, I can help you, counsel you, give you some assistance. And I like that. Because in the angelic situation here, it's saying from the divine, I can offer you from the blockage situation some help. And I want to help you. I want to give you some assistance, especially when we go back into this recent past or recent like influence or whatever happened or something happened. And it could be for you, for somebody else, or it could be something related to you. You like being in that situation, being able to help, right? And what I like about this is because these two cards are here, it's giving us the sense that, hey, maybe life got messed up. Life, the order of life got messed up because like these cards, and I mean, this could be the center line, but these cards were kind of like in a different order because this is in reverse and this is upright, but it's just saying we might have an imbalance or something might have happened here. And it's not bad. It's just that we're getting, how do I say, ahead of ourselves. Is that a better way to look at it? And when you have a, how do I say it? Because I think about a classroom, but when you have a balanced mind, a balanced environment, those two things work really well together. Like try to meditate when someone's screaming at you. Like it's like it doesn't work. So solar output saying, hey, justice has to be served in a really calm environment. Like you have to, you can't dictate like what's going to get better and by screaming at someone. The Ace of Cups in reverse here, that's one of those interesting cards because it's angelic. It's saying it's being handed by the angels. Because it's like you want love. You want like unconditional, undying love. So we have to be careful because when this cup is coming in, there could be something because of this. There could be legal matters. There could be something with the law. So because it's in reverse, it could be legal because we have at all costs. So there could be a legal situation coming in. I want you to be careful. So that's what I'm telling you is that this here, and we'll find out more in a second, but that Five of Swords, that Five of Swords definitely makes me wonder, is this someone that messed with you, like, or is getting what they deserved? I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like somebody was messing with you. And so maybe this is like you're fighting back and you're getting what you deserve. Now maybe a secure future. Spiritual future, financial future, powerful future. Underneath this is also, we're getting that Ace of Pentacles, spiritual. Solar card is what I call it. It's the... But what it gives me is a sense that you are growing your money, your manifestations, your power. And who doesn't want that? It could be even stability too, because it becomes the foundation at this place, at this placement, because maybe you're looking more for a stable partner, stable material life, maybe making more money because the Lantern's holding this accountable. We'll find out more here in a second because this is really amazing. Because we have the dual nines here. Could be life path 9, could be someone with life path 9. Nines being passion, creation, building. Not even building, but more like the it is, I guess, inspiration, building with that power. But it is building with that mindset. Builder's mindset. Angelically in the 7th position here, this is like maybe I don't know, this could be you or somebody else. This honestly could be, because if you're fighting like, and this is unhealthy, this could be unhealthy. Like honestly, you're like everything goes great, but you're so close, just keep going. This could honestly be an unhealthy situation, or maybe a health situation. You gotta be careful. The only reason I say that is because up here with that 9 in reverse as well, it delays the outcome. You know how like the it's like I can see the checkered flag right there. If you just run even with a broken leg, it's like I can still make it, but the leg's gonna be messed up that much longer. And I know it sounds really weird to say, but what it tells me is like, if you have to still take care of yourself. You'll still win. You'll still get it. But you can't sacrifice yourself to win, because you can become more like weighed down. If you sacrifice yourself to win quicker, you don't get anything, and there's no benefit. It becomes like needless. It's like, why would you sacrifice yourself to win quicker just to have to heal longer? That's kind of what they're telling me, because there is no good fortune out of this. And this other person coming in, this could be the partner. That X is kind of what I've been picking up on before I even went live tonight. A lot of X energy. But what it was is the X energy, or the X's are coming in with this, because angelically they're kind of being held back. I don't want to say on purpose, but maybe they're not doing you any good right now. Maybe they're not holding you, because maybe they're not like doing good for you, pushing you to, hey, Do your best. Be the better version of you. Maybe you're like not, I don't know, maybe you're talented and you're not focusing on those talents, because angelically you're being guided to keep using those talents and do the best with those talents. Like, what's one of those things you ever done? Like, what's the because if we're heading into all this wand energy and creation energy, if this ex or this other person wasn't saying you should do this and this and try to become the best version of yourself, this is Prince Charming. If they're not helping you, if this is not upright, what's the purpose? Why were they in your life? What were they doing in your life? Like, really raw, honest truth. Why were they in your life? What were they doing? If it wasn't using you, let's call it what it was. They were just watching you change the future and just like, oh, this is cool, I can be part of this. Yeah. They're like, look, they were just saying, hey, I can easily take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah, it's their wheel of fortune. Like, wow, I'm so lucky to be part of this. We had this earlier. This was that night coming in. This is that divine blueprint. Like they're owed it. Like you owe me this. Like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Yeah. First lovers card, by the way, was the checkout. Was the reverse angelic lovers. Yeah, don't call that love, is what they just said. They said, don't call that love. Just like you're not going to call that the wheel of fortune. And you know the ex we're talking about. The one that was trying to take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're gonna take advantage of me. Take advantage of me? Okay, maybe a little bit. Just kidding. All right, here we go. The Butcher, are you here? Are you here? If you're here, move the Ouija board. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate the tips that we got earlier. Thank you for being members. Thank you for taking your time. I thank you guys for being moderators. I know that you guys are taking your time out of your lives to be moderators. That's also appreciated. I really do thank you guys. Except for the Butcher. He's just a weasel. We know that. We know that truth. We know the truth about the weasel. All right, weasel. Give me 2 tower decks. Happy birthday. Here we go. And did you want me to read on anything specific? Like money, wealth, women, riches? Heroes here. How are you? Alright, 2 and 4. The General. The General Reed. Here we go. Let's take a look. Oh. The work card. The work card just jumped out. The work card. Wow. Hey. Whoa. What is all this? What's all this jazz? You see how it's sneaking cards out? I don't need all these extras. This guy doesn't even pay. Hey, Butcher. You don't even pay. Look at this guy. Alright, here we go. Gemini again in this. Alright. It's Pisces energy right there. I'm gonna read these two last, like very last. I want to see what comes in here. I don't know what those are. Eight of Pentacles is money. Like you're making money from different places. Just so we're on the same page. There's definitely money coming in. Not a sudden payday, but feels like money comes in. Could be wealth. But it's definitely money. Like you definitely have money coming in because of this. It's like almost like talent related money. Because I feel like there's two people coming in, or two people. These all start facing the same direction up here. So there's definitely something happening with you and intuition money, because that's the highest intuition card. Like this, you're not blocked. You're nothing's blocking you. You see exactly what you see. You're wide open as we're starting to head into Pisces season, right? So we're in Pisces season. So you're wide open. Maybe because of your birthday, you're wide open. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All three of these cards will be Pisces energy. So you're definitely seeing something. In the recent past, it was unfair, obviously. Justice energy. It feels unfair, like this is not right. How come? Pumping your fists, you know, at the world, saying I don't believe in this. This is not right. So whatever that would be, it's frustration, really, kind of like the scales haven't tipped, but it's not right. It's almost like you're resentful, and you can't really. There's nothing you can do to it, whatever that is. You're out in the cold, you and somebody else. The Pentacles come in. The Queen of Cups is there too. You're kind of covering your feelings, like you're really upset. You're covering your feelings. The Five of Pentacles also come out here with that sense of like you're in a moment of disdain, right? You're like upset, saying this isn't right. I'll give you that sense that you're really pissed. Like that's what I would give you. But this here, you're angelically guided to be in this place, to be in this moment. So, because in this situation, no kidding, like that's like everything resolves itself. Because of all of this, it's the quickest, easiest way to say it. Like financial hardship will be relieved, like that, or resolved, or kind of it fixes itself. I don't know what this. Maybe your intuition turns off. Because like it's on you, what you feel coming in, it was unfair, and it's like this shouldn't be this way. How come? And it's almost like something's working against you. I guess that's a good way to look at this. And that resolves itself soon, in the near future. So whatever that would be is kind of like you kind of have to be more grateful, I guess, as the universe is saying, hey, once you learn to be more grateful, then this comes in. Seriously, be more like, not silly, not weird, not about it, but be more grateful. That's why this is happening. We'll find out more from these two cards. This is T-Stain Tarot. It skips me. Angelically, the world, this is like it. Everything's hinging on this angelically. You're really negatively looking at like, hey, this is really heavy. This is a heavy situation right now, whatever we're looking at. If you let people know what we're talking about, whatever this is, whatever the thing is that you want to say, this is big. And so this is absolutely going to happen. And I know what it is. You know what it is. I'm not saying it out loud, but angelically, that's what this comes down to, because this world card is the last moment, the last thing that we're waiting on. This is the final circle. This is like no joke, Frank. This is the clarity moment. Like this is it. You're gonna love what's coming in, because this is like angelically gifted. Like this is the one time I can tell you, yep, here it comes. We're getting it. This is it. like your birthday gift kind of thing, I guess. I know you see it coming too, but you don't want to say it out loud because you're nervous. You don't want to like jinx it, is I guess way to put it. But this right here, that Knight of Swords, you don't have all the information. The sword's covered. But see how the pentacle's sitting above the swords and the Libra justice energy? That's Taurus energy. That's Libra energy. It's kind of like it makes you uncomfortable, Like typically it could make you insensitive, like, oh God, I'm getting upset, but it shouldn't, because like this would be like help from a friend or somebody is giving you, hey, I got this feels good, this is working. Like, you know, this is because this friend or whoever this is, because you have a friend and then another friend, like there's more than you are in on this. It's not you alone. And because angelically, you know, this is real, like you're like, oh wait, this is happening. And because you know, like people are like very calm about it is a good way to put it, because it's very calm energy. Your guys are saying, hey, this happens. Like, just logistically, logically think about whatever this is that you're looking at. It's gonna happen because it has to happen. And like other people are involved in whatever this is. And if that's what's happening, then like that financial, like, I guess, sacrifice is repaid in a very wonderful way. You've sacrificed to do whatever you're about to do. Like you feel like you've lost, but you haven't. It's called sacrifice. And that moon card is upright for a reason. It's, you're not supposed to see it. Angelically, it's gonna about to reveal some amazing stuff. Like, think about the imagination it took to get to this situation that's about to pay off. That angelically saying, hey, you and a bunch of people, it's no tower moments. No tower moments. They're there, but they look like they could be there. This is like you're buying artwork. Like, this is like you're getting involved in some amazing brand new life energy. Let's connect this. Look, this is wish granted. This is not like you're cashing out. This is like you're borrowing against, if that makes sense. Like, no one knows this, but you're borrowing against. It's hidden. You're like, it's life changing. And like, you start dating somebody. You can't see it. It's coming though. More so by September, October, then it's really going. But this is hidden. Like, this is absolutely hidden. Like, it's like you feel it. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's pull these two cards. It's anxiety, worry. And then here's this same card, right? Like, this is what this would be in that Eight of Swords position. You had Eight of Pentacles, right? You had Eight of Pentacles in this position. I shouldn't move those cards so quickly. I'm so excited for you. So excited. Anyway, let me rethink about this. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this would be recent. This was here. That was here, here. And I just capped on that. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, this is fine. Because what it's telling me, like, the recent influences, like the money wasn't here, or the money started to disappear. You had to put more work in. And like T-Stain Tarot says, the universe says, think about it. You put more work in. You had very little back. Nothing was coming back. But you learned so much more. Stress, right? The swords, or intelligence. The Nine of Swords is like, you've learned how much doing whatever this is. Mostly at night, watching, hanging out, figuring out, researching. You're like, oh no, I'm so worried. Like, did I make a mistake? And it's like, it does you no good to repress that. That's negative energy. Get rid of it. It's gonna pay off. You know, logically it pays. Everything lines up. Move on to something else. Like, your worry does you no good. It's all good. It's all good. Aquarian energy, star energy. I don't know if that helps. Yeah. Nervous energy, mojo. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Does that feel right? I feel like it's something to it rhymes with MexRP. Yeah, that's what it really feels like. But yeah, that's crazy. It really feels like they're about to sign it. But they don't want to tell anybody. That's what that angelic moon card is. I would love to have saw the swords, like the Ace of Swords in that corner. That's what I would love to see. That would have been like action, take action, boom. But we don't know what's going on. Like, we're not supposed to see it. It's kind of like, will you panic? Or will you just maintain calm? Because behind the scenes, you're freaking out and you're not saying anything. You're like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I'm just bye, don't worry, bye. Average. It's all good. And so, and that's kind of what it is like they want people to panic. They want people to get that anxiety, that worry. And it's like, whatever. Like it's not a freak accident. It's all targeted. But let's keep going. Happy birthday. You turned what, 19? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? They were good reads. I'm gonna take a minute for just a half a second here. Catch my breath. This Celtic crosses are fun. I gotta say, they are pretty fun. It takes a minute to catch myself back up, though. Yeah, it does. Like, because it takes me a minute to dial in, to catch up, to kind of feel it, and then read it. I don't know. But what are you guys thinking? What are you guys actually, how are you guys feeling about this? Like the Celtic cross? I think it slows me down is what it's fun about it. Like it makes me slow down. Like it really does. It makes me pause. Yeah. It makes me pause and think. Yeah, because it makes me sit there and go, wait a minute, okay. Because I'm not super used to it. Like I'm become so mechanical with the 3x3. And it is very depthful, yeah. That's why I like it. It is very depthful. And I could try it Wednesday. And see what happens. I don't mind doing this, honestly. I don't mind doing this and the 3x3. I just wouldn't do it. I would do this or. I wouldn't do both the same night. I would have to do one or the other. I couldn't do both. It's definitely not like the other readings. They're very, very different. These are they go way deeper. This is like I'm just using how I learned the tarot cards, right? And it connects the cards next to the cards, and it's the same kind of thing, but it's different. It uses the Celtic cross as what I call the overlay. So it says, okay, if I took what I know about the cards and I put that as the overlay, and I read from what I know, that's how it works. That's kind of where I'm at. And that 3x3. That's why I say the chakra is the channel. So when I'm telling you a number, the position, so you guys can kind of understand. Because in Celtic Cross, it's 10 cards, and it makes it quicker because it's less cards for me to read this too. That's why I said maybe I can read it. I don't know. I would love to save this. Maybe I would like to save this for you guys. At least save it for members. And make this a members only thing. Maybe I could boost members only with this. Yeah. Members like, oh my god, I want that. You know how like a special upgrade in a video game? Like, oh man. No, but I like this because no one's pressuring me. And that's what I have to have. Because once people start pressuring me, it sucks. I lose like that concentration, that sense of zen. And right now I can sit back, pause, and just take a moment. And then I can continue in a minute. So, and then I can probably finish reading completely, which is great. It makes me, and then it brings me back to when I first started reading. Thank you, Brenduska. I'll promote this tonight. Thank you, Lilith. But yeah, I like to use this. I give the option when I read for someone on a private reading. I say, do you want this or do you want the 3x3? And I say they're very different, but this can take sometimes up to a half hour, depending on how deep I want to go.
trees they whisper close to me, roots that tangle eternity, a chant that cracks the heavy stone. I hear it sing.
All right, Ethereal or Fatty May. It's up to you guys. I'm not saying I'm gonna read right this second, but I'll read. And but yeah. So I have like 3 ways of reading on the channel now. Like I have this, the Celtic Cross, the light board, which is kind of like the mess of cards with the see-through cards, or the 3x3. I never even promoted that. Like you think about if I had cut that into shorts, the light board. Oh my god. Like those would have went crazy. That would have went crazy for shorts. And I have never even thought about it. I know Fatty left. He's like, good reads. He's not even here. He's like, those are great reads. Like, you're not even here. Tried to demote him, so he'll come back and he'll be like, and then he'll be mad. Fatty gets demoted. Oh wait, Fatty's here. Never mind. I was just kidding, Fatty. That's what I say to people. You should see what I say to students. Yeah. Fatty, this is how I am with my kids at school. Like no joke. Like I swear my kids' souls. Like for real. Like, no, I kid you not. I am this brutal. I'm like, lock the door before they come back. Like, really. The kids run late to class. I go, shut the door. The 6th grade's like, what are you doing? I go, what are you doing? I go, you're late. You're 5 minutes late. They go, yeah. I'm like, hey. I go, don't be late. I'm like, come on in. Or they'll come in and I go, and I'll pretend I just finished the whole lesson. And they go, what? I go, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't start. Oh my God. At college, you guys, at college, people would walk in late, and I would be like, they would come in late, and I'm like, we're leaving. I said, we're done. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, we just finished the lecture. They'll come in like late, like a half hour late. I go, we're all done. I go, you missed class. Like, you kidding me? I go, yeah, you missed the whole class. Yeah. I used to mess around. Oh my God. I just got here. Yeah, like seriously, you know that, like this, the reason is, and this is what makes it funny, because it was a community college, and they would drive like an hour or an hour and a half to get there, and they were just a half hour late from traffic, and I'm like, no, I'm like, and I would always start class a little bit late because I knew traffic, and I'd be like, no, I'm just kidding. I never busted balls. I'm like, just sign the sheet. I'm like, look, it's your grade. I'm like, I'm here. I'm like, I'm lecturing. I go, you do you. You want to be late, you be late. I said, you live your life. I said, you're an adult. I said, I'm not going to babysit you. I said, I babysit kids at school all day. But I said, kids would always fail. I said, that was on them. I said, I'm not going to make you come to class. I said, but I would check on them. I would email them and say, hey, you guys coming? That's what I'd do. Because I cared. I was a caring teacher. So. All right, Fatty May or Ethereal, who wants to go first? This is another good song. Emotional Damage, absolutely. I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X. I have no, like, when I get mad, I'm like, I don't have feelings. I'm like, stop. Like, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, so stop it. I'm like in my head, I'm like, I got hit with a belt. I'm like, so stop it. I'm like, I don't care that you lost your Chromebook. My Chromebook is not charged. I'm like, really? I think the kids actually enjoy the structure I give them, though. We do this my way. Mm-hmm. All right, Fatty May. The lunch ladies, I don't even talk to lunch ladies, and it's not that I don't like them. They are not like friendly. Like, I'm the friendliest person in the school, and they will not talk to me. I don't know why the lunch ladies are like this. I'm like, hey, how are you? Good morning. They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. My lunch ladies at the school are definitely not friendly. I don't know one of their names. But who knows? I'm not saying all lunch ladies are like that. Just my school's lunch ladies are definitely not friendly. They're not like super nice to me. And I'm not nice to them. We exist. We coexist in the building. But all right. It's just I mean, I definitely support them. All right, here we go. Let's read this. Fatty May, do you want to pick your 2 tarot decks? Three and 4. Right? Right? Like this? Mm-hmm. 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 All right, here we go. We're already dialing in. Life lesson. Straight out the gate. What is this? What is that? I've never pulled a card backwards. Well, yeah, I mean, wait a minute. Yes, I have. Frank. I don't know how I did that. You should come back and rewatch it. I don't know how I did that. But it does matter because I did this. There's your Empress. There's your ex, I bet. But let's keep going. Relationship change. Dark Horse candidate. Money. Brand new start. Queen of Swords. Libra Justice energy. Judgment. Prince Charming. All right, let's take a look. Interesting. Very interesting. Angelic Hierophant card. Let's take a look and see what this is all about because it had me put that in reverse. I don't know what that means. Because like this right there with the angels and all this is like you're looking for the meaning of life. Like you have looking for philosophical, deep, spiritual meaning to life. Like religious, teach me something, please. Counseling ability, please teach me. And the blockage is the manifestation card. Like it wants me to get all of this out, and now it wants me to show you that. It's the divine blueprint. It's learning the meaning or the true meaning to life, and then manifest. Then you can manifest. How cool is that? Because once you can do that, then you can manifest, then you can get the new direction in life, then you can redirect, then you get the breakthrough, then you get the correction to consciousness, then you get, you know what I'm saying? The Empress energy might even just be divine feminine connection. That could be also what this is. So this just might be like, as in this angelic form with the short throw energy here and here, this might actually just be just your determination. Maybe you just keep going to whatever it is. It might even be that ancient soul energy we picked up on, that you're using again and again in this lifetime and other lifetimes. That could be what this all comes back to here. Six of Cups. When I get to Six of Cups first, because I'm kind of curious to see what that Six of Cups is, because that's divine. I think that's divine. No, maybe this is your soul. No, solar output, huh? Because that's your goal in this life, and I didn't expect it to be solar output. But it's like changing the way you live life. Quite intriguing. It's very intriguing, especially this here, hovering over the meaning of life and the change and the lifetime change. Maybe this is what you expected, or maybe these are becoming like new goals in this lifetime. I don't know. I might have to keep reading here, because it could just be you're resurrecting something back in this lifetime. You're saying, hey, I'm bringing it back. It was an option, like an option to this, a package option to this lifetime. Maybe, or maybe I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you will or will not. And because with this angelic card here, your life, really, love life possibly could have been even hard. But now things are looking up and looking more promising with this new change, with this, whatever this is. Maybe you fell into something's definitely switched. So maybe something switched. I would say possibly, or you switched it, but I feel like something in the universe triggered you or switched you where you're like, this sucks, this is the worst thing ever, and you're kind of feeling up now. You're like, no, this is okay, it's gonna work out, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna work in my favor. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's like, it could even be like new finances, something's working out, working in your favor. This relationship, something triggered you, now finances are playing a part, because we have the Fool card. Akashic, that's that meaning to life energy, right? That's like, hey, can I look at my my blueprint, my purpose? Listen to your inner voice, like not anybody else, your inner voice, because this is divine blueprint. This is the justice energy. That's Libra justice energy. What is this? Is this the, yeah. That's awesome. Solar output, that's justice energy. That's the Queen of Swords. This is the way other people see you, or you're kind of seeing yourself. With that 8th position, that's this kind of working in this longer connection. I don't know, maybe people are trying to see you, or maybe, I'm going to be honest, maybe people are trying to use you, and that could ruin friendship, or your friendships have been ruined by other people, or you want your own way and that's ruined friendship. Friendships have been ruined because you're definitely by yourself, and you're coming in here, and this is like offering something, but someone's on your mind, because we have the Judgment card in between these two, and that's Prince Charming, and that's Judgment, and Judgment's sitting in that one position, which is that it's like kind of like your worries, your questions, your fears, and that is the Judgment. We don't even actually see the angel, and I want to say you buried the angel, but it's kind of like the end of the road. That's the second to last card, just so you know, of the major arcana. But you're seeing the future, you're seeing everything ahead, but you're just not seeing the full picture. Just so you know, your things are looking up versus say last year or the year before. You're like, okay, I think I'm starting to see what's supposed to happen, because the angelic Knight of Cups in the upright position, you really have to be more emotionally flexible. You have to learn to understand emotions a little bit better. That's the biggest thing. As you start to go to this meaning of life, you have to be more emotionally flexible to understand people, not just be one rigid way. Hold on. I want to connect the dot here because that's going to get you financial wealth, past life. That's going to get you more soul tribe, more connection, more growth mindset. I think we shut people out. I think we really do. I think we close people out when we do that. What's that term? Anxious avoidant? Anxious attachment is another one, but I think anxious avoidant is what they're kind of trying to give us. It's like, it's easy to kind of avoid people. There it is. Checkout card. How cool is that? What do you guys think of this? What are you guys thinking? Should I try this Wednesday? Or should I just abandon this idea completely? Or should I just save this for you? Right? It's just different. It's just a way different read. Like, I like it. Because of the layout, the overlay, as I call it. And then from here, I could... Was that cool? Is that cool? That'd be cool. All right, Ethereal. I think you're up next. Before the page, before the flame. Good business. Good doing business with you. All right. Let me see here. Let's see. All right, where is... I don't know why I can't get your question. I know you had a question about someone secretly stalking you. You said, I want to know if someone's secretly stalking you. Right? And then, what were the 2 tarot deck numbers you wanted? I know it was like a stalker question. Or something like that. Wait, who's holding back? 1 and 6. You think someone's holding back? Look at the cards. Look at the breadcrumbing. This card. Love. Look at. That's so funny. Isn't that so funny? That's so funny. There must be somebody. Okay, here we go. Celtic Cross. Breadcrumbs. Delicious breadcrumbing. Ooh, rebirth. So like I said, in this position, actually, no, I'll just pull your cards here. Like, let's take a look. I think you'll know more on March 21st. Oh, someone's definitely interested. There's someone's definitely holding back. It's stress and exhaustion involved here. All right, let's pull quick. Not pull. Let's go over this. This death card, this angelic death card is it's really rebirth for you. Like there's a lot of things changing in your life. Like transformation energy, right? Because when we look at these cards, that's wild card energy. That's 321. That's a very targeted card. That's intuition. That's taking action. That's intelligence. And so it could be work, could be relationships, whatever. I feel like it could be both. I'm not trying to lock you into one or the other. But you're absolutely getting successful. Angelically, you're getting successful from this situation, from this rebirth. Like you're targeting success. Let's be honest. It's the choice is there. Like you have a choice to make. You also have a choice. The choice is blockage. Like this is not just somebody picking you. You have a choice. There's two choices here. So let's be honest. There's a choice here. So you're saying someone's holding back. So you obviously have the idea. You're just refusing to look at that choice because you can make that choice. Also in that sense of here, the high priestess comes in with that sense of renewal or I don't know, creative expression is a good way to look at it because we have the wand in your hand here. So whatever this is like a person who's they're interested in you. You feel them, I guess is a good way to look at it. But someone is stubborn. There's a refusal. There's maybe damage in a relationship currently on their end because you're looking back. There's growth here. You definitely feel something. The sunflower, they're looking across the sunflower at whatever this is. Past life energies, absolutely there. We have the growth. We have the ability to see it. Stability's there. So there is someone that is holding back. The Ace of Wands, I'm sorry, I keep saying Ace of Wands. I don't know why. Maybe it's an attraction thing? Could be, right? The Ace of Swords. It could be a combination of things because we have the two swords here, and maybe it's just working together or working on this, whatever it is. Maybe it's you're working with other people because this 321 is short throw energy. It's not even that hard to throw this. Like normally I have these cards down here and I have to bring a card up, but you're very close to whatever this is. You're close to this, whatever it is. That is typically Emperor Empress energy. You could be on your own path of Emperor Empress energy. But this is typically what I call future influences. So it could be another person because in the short throw influence, the short energies here, the desires here. So there's someone who desires you, or there's a desire of what you find to be there. 321 energy comes in with that sense of you are connected to something or somebody. You just have to step outside your comfort zone, as it would be. Two of Wands energy comes in with also the if you're honestly, if you're acting on your own intuition, then you'll be successful. Like you feel it, you know it, you have good intuition. Why would you not act on it? Like taking me out of this for a second, why do you not act on your own intuition? Five of Swords is you're fighting something, you have this moment of like, I don't know. Like you're kind of questioning your own intuition. You're asking me when you have good intuition, right? But why do you not trust your intuition? Oh, maybe you're misreading something, or you're misreading a sign or something. You're worried maybe you're worried you're misreading a sign. That could be too, because the Two of Pentacles down here could be also feeding into that. Because this starts to tell me if you're feeling you're misreading it, then it could kind of get overwhelming fast for you. If you're misreading it and then you put it out there and it goes boom, it could explode on you. Because that Ace of Cups, now what was this at? Was this soul? Oh yeah, these are both soul. Nice. Ace of Cup. Because that Ace of Cup could, that's the offer. That's the one you're like, I want this, but I don't know if it's really real. And that's what you're asking. You're saying, is this really, really real? Is this for reals? Is this for real? And then you would lose the friendship. Oh. That's what would happen. You would lose the friendship if you pulled the trigger on this and you were wrong. You would lose the very, very important friendship because it would look kind of like you only want this. And it would look, I don't want to call it over-possessive, but it looks a little over-possessive because it's stressing you out. Did you just ask this person? You could just talk to the person. Like, from what I see, you should be able to just talk to this person. You're just creating a narrative in your head. Like, you absolutely are creating a narrative in your head about this situation. Because this is needless worry. Absolutely. It's totally needless worry. I can tell you right now, it's totally needless. And the angelic devil in reverse in the outcome, it tells me it's needless worry. So whatever you're thinking about, you just have to talk to this person about it and say, hey, can I ask you a question? And then that would free you absolutely immediately, because you would feel so much better. You would feel, you actually would gain creative ability, success, power, and the reward would come out tenfold, because you would say, I'm so self-honest. Like, I'm being so self-honest, because you're being self-defeating by lying to yourself right now. Look, this is money. It starts to flow down from the cornerstone. So this is what I would call the connector card. The connector card. I'm just connecting because I'm so fascinated to see what all this. You're basically self-sabotaging. You're like, no way, can't be. See, it's so fascinating. This is self-sabotage. That's what. No way. I don't know. You're just imagining the outcome before you even talk to someone, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't thought about it, become a member, and you guys can get this too. You get all of this and more. You get access to the early access to the tarot, Cosmic's Codex, Beyond the Veil, and get access to this live, members only Mondays. I appreciate you for being here. I really, really do. And I really, really do. I thank you guys for being part of the channel, and I do appreciate you for taking your time for being part of my life. If you guys are looking for anything else, I will be over at cosmicboogeyman.com. Book your readings there. And as always, thank you guys for being there. I'll be back on Wednesday night. I usually start around 6 p.m. So if you're looking for anything else, take a look at all of the social media, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, or hit me up at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com, and Lilith, I'll take a look over there. I know you booked your free reading. I will be running some more raffles. So awesome. Professor. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll see you in the office. No. All right, guys, I'll see you guys really soon. If you guys are looking for anything, I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and make sure you guys are sharing the channel with mom, your sister, your best friend, your cousin. Let's bring your soul tribe, our soul tribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace, guys.